Dun dun dun. We're in the darkness, the void. Thank you for waiting. I had technical issues with Restream. Restream is what I use to multi-stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I'm not sure of how much longer I'll be live streaming on Twitch simultaneously. I feel like there's a lot more growth on YouTube. I don't know if that's just me. Thank you, buddies, for waiting. Garcelane, Psycho, Conrail 666, Muertos. Hello, buddies. I had to look off screen. Are you ready to go to the doctors today? I gotta figure out the display. Oh, that's tiny. Why is it so small? Oh. You know what's interesting about this one? This one... Oh, no! My pointy giant... Pew pew! This is my... What do they call this? My vaccine! I need it! I'm supposed to be a doctor today! Lynxie says hello! Hello, Lynxie! I'm so happy this worked out. I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to live stream. And that made me very sad. I was like, hoo hoo hoo, ah hoo hoo hoo. I got very sad. Can I put them together? Can I hide the fact that these aren't my real arms? They're just hands? I think so. I think I can hide that. Lynxie says, and I am chill. I am back, and I am chill as ever. Plus, I've got to stay away from that thing. My pointy vaccine. You don't want to be vaccinated? Come get vaccinated by Sprinkles. Come get vaccinated by a dyslexic doctor. You'll be in good arms. In good hands. You'll be fine. I'm sure doctors have to hide the fact that they're dyslexic. How do I? What is this? I guess since we've made the achievement... Wrong one. What is this one? Where is this one? What am I looking at? I gotta fix the application music. I think it has a music, doesn't it? Oh no, it's silent. Oh, that's so eerie. That's how you know you're in good hands when there's no music in a game. It's complete silence. Bloop. Wait, is it that one? No, it's not that one. Which one is it? Oh, there's that one. That was nice. Where's the other one, though? My heart rate. I'm so confused. Oh, yes. What was I doing? Oh, yes, that's right. I was going to move you guys. You are now being given this position here. You'll be nice and big. You'll be behind the funny dude. Oh. My goodness. All of this is disorganized. Pulsate heart rate. Wrong one. Silly faces. Okay, there. Perfect. Now, time to go to the doctor. Start the coroner. This is an 𝐸𝑚 game. Where's the music? Oh, there it is. Oh, some deep breathing, I see. Can I make it bigger? Hold on a second. I need to make it big. It's like we're playing on the phone, and it bothers me. Okay, some grunts and, it's like they're sneezing. Let's put some bloody handprints on screen. Interesting. Weird. How come that's as big as it gets? Can I stretch it? No, that's weird. Can I... Hello? Oh, we get to cut you open. Right? What am I supposed to do? Are you about to die? I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? They're dying. I'm sorry. You didn't explain the instructions to me. I'm so confused. Please, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to cut you open? Oh, they're dying. Okay. Oh, death and death. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Stab I'm a bad doctor. So I slice you open, right? I don't know, it looks like bread? Hello? Okay. So this is called the coroner. Okay, that's better! Yay! It says you are hired to be the new coroner for the city. Do your job as you cut open skins and sort out the body parts of the city's corpses. So that was our breathing? Finish quickly. So we're a doctor, but for the dead. Finish quickly and pay no mind to the screaming. Controls. Use spacebar to continue dialogue. Click on your tools to cut and smash. If any of the functions don't work, click spacebar to make sure all dialogues are refreshed so you can interact with the body. A project dedicated to the 2024 Scream Jam. Thanks everyone for the hard work. My goodness. Okay, so back into game, I guess. Press spacebar. I wasn't expecting company this late. You must be the new college student they hired. Now, don't think of yourself as an ordinary coroner. Analyzing the causes of death isn't what we do here. I'll walk you through the details. The cities above us produce hundreds of human bodies every day. Curating the relics of the body is what we do here. That's a weird-looking body. In other words, we collect body organs. Now, there should be tools on the left side of the table. See the knife? Cut through the cloth. Open. Cut through the cloth. Slice and dice. Slice and dice. Slice and dice. There. Alright, what's next? Now use the hammer to smash the bones. Okay, you sicko. Can't collect them. I can't see. Good. Why are we fainting? Am I supposed to do this quickly? So I fail. Okay. Use this. She explains it. They have bodies. They develop. They have large sacks of bodies. Now open it. Gotta act quickly. Now use the hammer to smash the bones. Smashy, smashy. Can't collect those organs while the bones are on our way now. What could we? Okay, you weirdo. Alright, good. See those delicious organs? Give them a good tug and then drop them down. Okay. Drop them down. The heart, the organ, the liver, the colon. You want all of it? Okay. Cut this right. I'm not gonna die because I failed, right? Wait, that's it, right? What about the rest of the dialogue? I want to know what happens. Do we get new bodies? Use a knife, slicey, slicey. Nature Green says doing. Ah, Saiko says, ah yes, the position as Noodle's chair. Yes, Noodle's chair. Weddle says a stereotype is doctors have bad handwriting. Syringe, needle? Yes, syringe and needle. Let me, if I skip through this, maybe we can quickly get things done. Because I feel like the dialogue is the pacing of the dialogue, it keeps you from doing stuff. Right? I'm supposed to break down the bones, give you the organs. Failed to give you the organs. Okay, weird. That's it? Great aesthetics. Promising start to a game. I hope you guys develop it more. I like taking the organs out, says M-suit user. Leech Nixon user says great aesthetics. Promising game. Edsy user says it was fun and the art was pretty, though I struggled to grab things a few times before figuring out where the hotspot was for each cursor type. Oh, so then what happens when we finish it? Do I start over again? Weird game. I was hoping there'd be more. I should have done more research. Oh, we still have plastic bag on it. Got it. Blah, blah, blah. Grab the hammer. Smashy, smashy. I thought we were going to be treating patients. So they're like, good. And now grab all the organs. Blah, blah, blah. Grab the organs. Grabby, grabby. Yeah, just tuggy, 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 tuggy. Oh, sorry. I mean tug. Now what? I'm sorry. I threw the organs up in the air. Okay. You're surprisingly good for a beginner. Let's just say you can't judge a book by its cover. Now, carry on. You still have plenty of bodies to go through. Another lady? These all seem to be female specimen. Why is that? Are we like a serial killer and the person we hear... Oh. Doesn't seem quite normal. Jiggy jiggy. Jiggy jiggy. Jiggy jiggy. Don't worry, the scream means it's working. Your surgery is a success. Blah, blah, blah. Give me that organ. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is so cool. Oh, there it goes. Smashy, smashy. You humans do have the most tender lungs. Now, carry on. Why are you being a sicko? I mean, here I am playing with the digital organs. And I call the, I guess... Who are they? The instructor a sicko? You have the most delectable lungs. Oh, because we're breathing so freaking heavy. I think we have to hurry. Oh, this is not a normal person. This is like... This looks like fungi, like mushrooms. I gotta fix my camera. Fix the camera! I gotta hurry up before we die. Come here. That's right, come here, you littles. Come here, you littles. Yeah. Come here. Interesting game. Come here. Come here, unit of tendon. Blah, blah, blah. So we have to do it, if not we'll die? You heard chewing noises. Crunch, 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 crunch. I think we're feeding somebody. I think we definitely are. It says... Oh my, buddy. I didn't know what you said. I'm sorry. It's only an English chat. I'm sorry. I don't have a moderator to translate, so I don't know what you said. I'm so sorry. We got the rules. Nature Green says, I don't know why, but sometimes my messages are showing up on my screen, but YouTube actually deletes them before you see them. Deletes them? Well... I don't know. I wouldn't think delete, because actually I would see the messages before they go through. What happened? I didn't read the ending. What's this? Slicey, 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 dicey. Slice, 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 slice. What now? Why is it dark? Why is it dark? Why do I have a knife? Because actually, if your messages are being held by YouTube, I have the feature where I can actually read it, and then I can approve it, because YouTube does have, like, where they try to be family-friendly. Which is nice as a platform. Twitch is not family-friendly. Oh my gosh, my hair. Twitch is not a family-friendly website. You see all sorts of things. But yeah, I should see it, if anything. It's very weird. Very strange. Psycho says the person in Japanese said konnichiwa, which is also hello. I'm sorry! Oh no! I wish I had an AI translator inside of me. No! No! Hello to you too! I love your PFP. It's a man with a toaster face. A toast strudel. Nature Green says, hence the random question mark. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's weird. I was wondering, okay, what do we do now? Hold on a second. They say spam the space bar. Oh, new person. New person. Come on, open up. Slicey, slicey. Is this the same girl we saw? Oh, it's similar. It may have restarted the chapter. You got 2 hearts. Yeah, these are not normal people, but why do they got faces? You got a mouth? Ooh, this is like an introduction to an anime. You know those weird animes like, which one can I think of? That's about like biology and like life and birth and existence. You know, this kind of reminds me of... Let's see, where did they do a lot of experiments? I have it on the top of my head. I don't explore those gory psychological horrors. You heard chewing noises. Crunchy, 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 and munchy. See, in comparison, me giving you guys a shot, a syringe shot full of love, is a lot better than what this gal's having to do. You hear more chewing noises. Sounds like eyeballs being popped. Ew! You sicko! Like, well, who is the face up here anyway? Does it matter? What's next? So they're feasting on the corpses. And we're feeling woozy. An interesting game, but I want to like have some sort of ending, I'm hoping. Maybe. Is that it? Ew, eyeballs popping. Blech. You know, I've eaten an eyeball before. Dun dun dun! I've eaten a goat's eye before. Dun! Cannibalism! Just kidding. No, I've actually, yeah, we purchase goat's head sometimes on the weekend. It's like, you know, a family thing where we eat the goat meats. Sometimes I can stand the smell, sometimes I can't. Recently, I can't stand the smell, but there was a story I was told growing up that if you eat the goat's eye, you have better intuition. No, it's true. I've eaten... Why is this nature green? Because it's tradition. Yeah, it's food. So when you buy a goat's head, it has really tender meat. It's a cultural thing. But sometimes I can't stand the smell, and I get really sensitive, and I go because goat smells are very strong. It's food. Yeah, goat meat. And have I eaten the tongue? I have, maybe pieces of it. So when the game's like popping eyeballs, chewing popping eyeballs, it doesn't exactly pop because it's cooked meat. But in this case, they were eating raw organs. Malik! Oh no, I do not want to go to the dentist. You're gonna go to the dentist. I will be your dentist. What is the ending? What is the ending? This was made by 𝑠𝑖𝑛𝑑𝑒𝑠 Alan. We're gonna give you a round of applause, Alan. 𝑠𝑖𝑛𝑑𝑒s Alan. Thank you. Hello, Evie. Nature Green says I had bear recently. Did you really? Well, how delicious was it? I heard that bear is kind of thick meat. It's strong. Malik! I know the noises are so, questionable! These noises! I question you noises! Yes, by 𝑠𝑖𝑛𝑑𝑒s Alan. View all made by 𝑠𝑖𝑛𝑑𝑒s Alan. Hollow Knight Cologne. Space Spinball. Gotta move over for these games. Claw Flat Game. The Too Late Show. Press any button to start. I'm tempted to play your other games. I just might. The Coroner was a good game, but it was weird. It was weird. Let's play the Too Late Show. Press any button to start. Oh no, my giant weapon. I will be your dentist/doctor. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. What? Okay, the Too Late Show. It's glitching out. Press any button. Okay, I guess I'll shrink down a little. All right. Welcome everyone to the show. Then this week's news of the telereporters are gone, and the show's critics are gone with them. We don't look like a front to the millennium improvised. Now, without further ado, comedy! What present did the man get the home invader? Money? No, of course not. Oh my goodness, can we get a close-up? No? I can just go then. He gave him a bullet right in the noggin. Ha 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 ha. That's not very funny, that's sad. What is that on the table, child? Let's save it for our audience. Last guy in your position, total snoozer. You're a good sport. Joke time. Here's a little red herring. Better cook it with mustard and onions. Ha 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 ha, so we don't die. Now a word from our field correspondent. Ah! He may have missed. Anyway, back to the whole show. Jokes gotta be funny, or the audience might die of boredom. Why did I get advice from the inventor of the gluteum? What? He knew how to get ahead of alive. Ha 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 ha. I don't get it. It's going so fast. I'm trying to read it. I cracked myself up. Well? Now that I know you're comfortable with my brand of humor, what did the Italian orphan shout to the graveyard? Mamma mia! This is dark! Okay, this is made by this, Little Rat Emperor. You're a good one. Alright. You're going to see some untested material, so be prepared. Here we go! Who loves the Mew the most? Your stalker? Let's keep the momentum! The joke is good for survival when do snakes bite people. When the mouths are open! Ha ha ha, how's weird? You're getting bigger. You have managed to the juiciest part of the show. It's time for political commentary. The president is a crusty dustbag who's been stabbed by more than one people. I'm scared. They're getting big. I knew you'd stick with me. All right, who is in my unliked... Wait, what? What? Okay, they're getting more unhinged. You know, Buddy Sperato, you are the most best audience I've ever had. Maybe the show can end differently. Well, no need to worry. Comedy! When can a market get their favorite meal? Backstage, of course. I don't think them getting bigger is a good thing. Here's a joke. Do you have any idea what could happen if you don't do the show? Do you want to find out? You're it, the best audience member I've ever had. That's the show, only a host can remain. And I'm the host. Am I gonna be eaten? Oh, we died! Someone just said hentai? Franklin Found, you stole my heart, literally! Malik says, you'll never get me to go to the dentist. I would never take a shot. Never! Says Malik. You will. You'll take the shot of blood. Ew! I got sick, which was a stomach problem, which I ended up having the runs. What? Really? I'm sorry to hear that, Evie. I've never had the runs. If I ever get a stomach bug, stomach bug? Did I say bub? Sup, bub? A stomach bug? Bug? What am I even saying? Goodness. Now I'm infected with the love virus. I must have stabbed myself on this syringe, because my brain's all wacky. Nature Green says, why is your Discord general chat age restricted? What's in there? Good question. Not any minors. I should do the no mining in Discord, because it's not for minors. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's why. Isn't that kind of funny? Get it? No? That's a horrible joke! Okay, the whole gist is, I don't want children chatting in Discord, because do you guys remember the whole Mr. Beast thing? Where they had Discord, and they were sharing stuff, and they were talking to minors? Well, a few of them were. It was more of like people on the team that were abusing their power and influence. Well, I took the safety precaution of not wanting 7-year-olds in my chat talking to adults. Yeah. That's why it has that 18 plus. I mean, yeah. I make the rules, and I don't want to have to worry about it. I have some relatives that watch me that are underage, and I'm just like, you gotta be careful. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. But yeah, family, friends. Yeah. You can only do so much, but that's what I'm doing. As a safety precaution. I know that's not, well, a popular thing. But you're right, I don't do anything sussy. That's what people ask me about. But Sprinkles, you're not doing anything 18 plus. You're not showing a lot like booba or like making sensual jokes and role playing. Yeah, I'm not. I'm playing it safe. It's hard as a content creator. You just want to have fun and you don't want to cause a ruckus or put anybody's children in danger. They're very young. You know what's crazy? I want to give them a round of applause. The Too Late Show, press any button to start. How many endings does it have? This is by the Little Rat Emperor. We're gonna give them a round of applause. Thank you, the Little Rat Emperor. Leave a comment! I'm thinking about it. Alright, guys. We're gonna take a look at this big giant angry bird, but it's too late. You have summoned my tangent. If Christian was here, he'd be like, oh boy, here Sprinkles goes with her tangent. It's too late. It's too late. Let's see. Mr. Beast. Discord. No. I don't know if I want to cover that. That's so dark and they were just children. It's horrible. But yeah, Mr. Beast had a situation. I'm sure you guys know. It's really old news at this point, but it really does highlight you have to be careful as a content creator. I know. I take it very seriously, but I think people should, especially if you do like anime related content, because it can wind up, influencing them. I think it depends on what you're doing, though. How do I put it in good, simple terms? Now you have my brain all up in a rant. Grandmaster says, what are you playing? Oh, we were playing another game. Actually, you just stopped my tangent. Thank you. I was like, how do I explain when I don't need to explain? We were originally playing a game, and then I was gonna go to YouTube. Yeah. What was it again? I think... What's his name? Kenji. Where is it though?
We're gonna watch 25
Not this
kids
one.
discovered behind a...
Let's see. I think it was... Close this one. So Kenji's another VTuber. He makes content, or you can just say content creator, but he has a VTuber. I guess both? These are all his channels. My gosh. Dude, I wish I had this many channels. I mean, eventually, it's just a lot to manage your platforms. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. You gotta have like... Sometimes you can hire a social media manager that helps too. But the one I want to look at is... Exposing the disturbing truth of YouTube content. Now, he reacts to a video.
We're gonna
Let's see, but which video
watch
was
the
it?
alarming rise of YouTube.
This one is called Brain Rot, the alarming rise of YouTube content farms. But even though it is highlighting more about content, it also talks about how there are some channels that target children. And I think because that goes on, I decided not to have minors in my Discord. So this guy actually covers it. So this is 𝑯𝑦𝑵. So he covers not only very popular channels, like you think of Sniper Wolf. I don't know Sniper Wolf. Goodness, I don't know Sniper Wolf personally. But I do I am aware that she has made decisions that, you know, have spiraled online to harass and stalk and expose, like to dox other content creators. And it's okay if content creators don't agree on content, that's fine. But I think it's another thing when you dox them for it. I think yeah, there's just too much effort. I come home from work and I do live streaming. I'm a simple lady. I'm a simple woman. But yeah, we were playing games earlier until... This is a good topic to explore, though. Sometimes it goes over our heads because we're not paying attention. But there are, even on YouTube Kids, they have to watch out for channels that pop up that target children with sexual content, which is in something they should be exposed to. I think I'm just an overly cautious person, and that's what I decided to do. Nothing wrong with it. But you have me on this, I'm doing this now. The content in this video is for information purposes only. Based on believed reliable sources, they may not be current on or fully accurate. Viewers should do their own research and not solely rely on this information. We're not liable for any inaccuracies or omissions. I do not condone, endorse, or encourage any of these behaviors or activities shown. I urge everyone to always act responsibly and within the bounds of the law. All materials in this video fall within the fair use provision of Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 for purposes like criticism, comment, and education. No infringement intended. So in this video, they actually highlight... I mean, YouTube content farms, it's until people talk about it that it actually makes more sense. I have a hard time distinguishing. I have to actually think about it for a while. Wait, Jessie! Hello, Jessie! I'm here for some quotes part 2, really? I hope you find a good one. I'm trying. Let me drink some water. I'm really feeling it. Oh my god! I am congested. Ah! Jessie! An eye for an eye and the world goes dark. That's a good quote, Jessie. People can't be stabbing each other's eyeballs out, trying to get, you know... Isn't that on the terms of people trying to get even? You know, like backstabbing. They get backstabbed, so they backstab back, and everybody's got a broken back kind of thing. Oh my goodness. You know what's a really good quote I heard about today? I was reading it from, I think, a text message I got. And it was them finding this really cool meme. So these two women are talking. I think it's a daughter and a mother. And so the mother will call her Avery, and the daughter will call her Sally. So Sally was talking to her mom about a very, you know, common phrase called spill the tea. You know, when people like to talk about rumors and discuss very, delicious topics. You know, covering all sorts of stuff. You can find people spilling the tea everywhere, all over YouTube. Muujin's a really good channel, 𝑣𝒆 It's where they talk about and highlight different events or situations that go on the internet and explain about it. Do a little, you know, they do their own research, deep dives into it. Which I can imagine takes a lot of time out of their day of just going and scrolling, looking for the right information, that sort of thing, spilling the tea. And so the mother responds, Avery responds to Sally with, "Be careful where you spill tea, because tea stains." I don't know if that's a good quote you can take with you, Jessie, but yeah, I know people like to talk about each other, especially on Twitter. Twitter makes me feel so nauseated. Only because, oh my goodness, it's just a lot of negativity. I'm just scrolling and scrolling, and I see people talk bad about each other. They like to throw the whole dirty laundry. And I just think, wow, I'm so happy I'm a little guy on Twitter. I have my own little corner to myself right now. I got some cobwebs, some cockroaches running around. I guess you can say my platform on Twitter. It's moving very slowly. I wouldn't say my outreach is very big. Yeah, I'm not a big Twitter poster. I try, though. Yeah, so I got some cockroaches up in there. Kind of like Animal Crossing. If you haven't played Animal Crossing in a while, they have a cool little feature where your house gets infested with, like, roaches. It's basically making fun of the player for, you know, poking a little fun at them for not playing their game in a while. Nature Green says, I'm not fond of Rev. I made a video about him. You did? You make videos? You make videos? I gotta go check it out now. My brain is scattered. Oh wait, we're supposed to do this first, though. We're supposed to look. I mean, this is good, but I think I'm more. Does it have chapters? And there goes Noodle. Brain rot content for kids. I think this is the one I'm looking at. Prepare yourselves, buddies. This is just a scratch of the surface of their research. And like they said, not all of it is accurate or up to date. This was posted back October 12th, 2024. Very recent. Let's see. Brain rot content for children. Because I was addressing why I have 18 plus only for Discord. I have that on all my platforms. Only because being an EN VTuber, people experiment with their content. And I can't guarantee I am for children. I'm not here to babysit a child. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, the parent puts a tablet in front of their kid. And they just kind of, like, put me on. I don't advocate that because I can't guarantee what I say is safe for a child. You know what I mean? Opinions, content we cover. I'm not here to be digested by elementary kids. I think that's very... Please be careful with your babies. Would I say I'm tame content? Yes. I would say I'm tame content compared to most. Do I talk about body fluids and insinuendos? No, not really. I'm not a very sexual person. That's not the content I make, but some people are really good at articulating and role-playing, and I admire them greatly for it. But definitely not me. I think I'm more of a relaxed chatter, goofball. But yeah, on to this Chapter 2 Brain Rot content for kids, specifically this section. Let's explore it with you guys.
The easiest ways to get clicks on YouTube, target those who don't know any better, the kids. Kids content is the easiest to mass produce. That's because kids like familiarity, and all it takes is one popular superhero or Disney princess to get them to watch a video.
It's actually a technique that has helped a lot of games like Fortnite gain so much popularity with younger audiences. Kids just like gravitate towards things that they recognize.
As we've learned,
I think there's a lot of innocent shows, animations for kids, but then he kind of covers how secretly there can be some hidden, explicit, you know what I mean? You're gonna see it in a minute. But basically, it's kind of like, if you've ever think about like adult, mature humor found in kids' movies, it's kind of like that. But it also kind of goes into, some channels will try to encourage children to act or to respond in a certain way because they're very young. And YouTube's kids, I think they're good at trying to make it safer for them, but there's so many channels that pop up that you can't guarantee everything that they're saying or and sharing to their child audience, the kids, the kiddos, that what they're doing is always appropriate. So yeah, something like that. I don't know, man. Some minor grooming from channels found on YouTube Kids is kind of what they cover. Channels specifically targeting children to get into certain types of behaviors, to enjoy more mature adult content. And it comes off very innocently because they're using their favorite characters. He mentioned Fortnite. And you see here, I recognize this. This is Paw Rescue, isn't it? Paw Rescue is this really cute little show about dogs saving the day, going on adventures. I've seen clips of it because I have nieces, they're very young. I even have cousins that are very young. So this is the kind of content they enjoy. But yeah, so I'll let them explain it too, since
Learn
we're
from
here.
the 𝙆𝐸𝐾𝐄 situation, not all kids content is made with good intentions, and especially not from content farms. Since these channels want to make as much revenue as possible, they use questionable methods to keep kids watching. If you've been on YouTube lately, you've probably seen these characters. These are some of the most recognizable animated faces on the internet. The Amazing Digital Circus is an indie web show that started airing in 2023. Since its creation, it's become a fan favorite. The show has over 342 million views on its pilot episode.
I love Digital Circus. I don't know what age group Digital Circus is actually, you know, their audience range. I thought Digital Circus was kind of E for everyone because they censor out cuss words. It was kind of like a big joke on episode 1 because there's a lot of indie animations that, you know, sometimes their audience is more adult. You kind of think of Hazbin Hotel. You think of Hell of a Boss. Sure, it's a cartoon, but it's more of a cartoon for adults. You kind of think of Adult Swim. There's a lot of animations from Adult Swim, like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is more of like, maybe like, you can think of someone more of a teenager and up, T and up. I think that's kind of like an age rating they give. What says, I think my Twitter was deleted because I never used it. I don't really use Twitter other than posting my schedule, but there's not much of an audience I have, you know, collected or viewers, which is fine. You don't have to be successful on every platform you start. All that matters is that you create an account that goes along with, let's say you do live streaming, let's say you do pre-recorded content. What you're trying to do is navigate and check out other avenues of reaching people. I've never had someone come onto a live stream saying, "Hey Sprinkles, guess what? I found you on Twitter." I don't really post enough for them to be like intrigued enough to go check out my live stream. Thank you! Live life peacefully. Just subscribe. Thank you, buddy. You know what I mean? You can post like TikTok. You can post short kind of clips of your live streams. I need more time to do that. I'm so busy working Monday through Friday, kind of like a set schedule. It's not flexible enough for me to do a lot of video editing. Do I do YouTube short editing? Sometimes. If I have, like, you know, if I sit down and I'm not illustrating. Nature Green says, famous real quick, but I didn't get past the first episode. You didn't? Of Digital Circus? I think it's fun. I think it's cool. They take a different direction with their content. It's kind of like a cutesy world with, you know, lovable characters with honest flaws, and it's very realistic when it comes to the personalities, that they're not supposed to be, how do I put it, they're not supposed to be, like, I guess in Kane's perspective, they all have something they struggle with. I think a lot of people really do enjoy the Digital Circus more so for the characters than anything else. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? How do I go into it? I don't usually give reviews on a show, but if I give a review on Digital Circus, every episode is different. It's kind of like a video game slash almost a little horror, kind of more psychological horror. A bunch of people get stuck in a game or some sort of simulation. They're forced to take on new faces and new bodies. They're given new names. It feels like an occult almost. And they go on adventures, kind of like chapters, like levels, just kind of like funny business, nothing too serious. And I think on the surface, it seems super cute and colorful. You can't get hurt, nothing bad can happen. But on the very first episode, you realize that they can't abstract. And that's the worst thing that could happen. You don't actually die because you're stuck in the simulation, but you lose your name, you lose your character form, I guess digital form. Your digital form becomes chaotic. You kind of like deform in a way. And we're still exploring more of their concept of what's going on. And you're also exploring each character. There was a recent episode of Digital Circus, I want to say episode 4. We can react to it if you want. I've watched it like 3 times. I really like Gangle's story. It goes into the fast food industry where they go on an adventure that's very normal. In their world, anything can happen. You meet these cool NPCs. I think episode 2 explored how Pomni, the main character, you kind of follow along with her story, but then it branches out to everybody else. Ragatha, Gangle, Zubul, then you have Jax. Who else? There was also Cosmo, got Kinger. Cosmo abstracted in the first episode, but I heard that Cosmo was actually going to be voiced by Jack Black. I would have loved to see it. Jack Black also, he's an actor. He's done a lot of comedy, if anybody knows of him. He did School of Rock. That's a really good movie. If anybody is like, you know, in high school, or if you're in school, School of Rock is something, it's kind of like a family-oriented movie, but it does touch on some deep things about, like, what are your passions in life? What do you want to do? I want to say he's a music teacher, or he was he was in a band. I forgot the story. I just know that people end up, you know, being encouraged to pursue things they actually enjoy, to get more out of life. Because a lot of the times, if you're just in school, sitting there, like, do extracurricular activities. That's what I did. I did choir and I did art back in high school. I was very shy my freshman year. I didn't do anything my freshman year. I think what I did do was, well, I did choir my sophomore year of high school. But for my freshman year, I actually did art. So I did 2 years of art. Then I went into a collegiate program junior and senior year. It was my choice, really. I just wanted to get those credits in for college, kind of get ahead. It was excruciatingly painful, sorry, I'm mumbling. A lot of the sleepless nights. I had maybe 3 to 4 hours of sleep every other day back in high school. But I didn't get to explore my passions until I got back into college after high school, once I was done with the collegiate program. I swear, every day I was afraid to fail. So many exams. It's because they put you in an atmosphere for college, but you're also taking courses that acquire, you know, high school credit points that go to your high school diploma. High school diploma degree. High school diploma. Nature Green says, yeah, I know who Jack Black is. They live like peacefully says, hello, buddy. Nature Green says, the built off their property murder drones. Yes, they did create murder drones. They have a lot of different shows. They're on Netflix right now. I think they're trying to get murder drones on Netflix. Good for them. I think it's big when an indie animation group goes from doing just on YouTube to like something like Netflix or Hulu. I think Netflix is a good go-to. It's a lot of movies and shows that kind of just, you know, open up on there. But Digital Circus was already something beforehand. I feel like they have more of an established kind of boundaries on the contract with Netflix. I know some people got worried, thinking the show was going to change and they were going to go in a different direction. But Gooseworks assured everyone that they have it under control. They know what they're doing. Just kind of leave it to the professionals. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I caught up with everyone. Where were we? Oh, yes.
And all the other episodes also have tens of millions of views, which is insane. With such a massive viewer base, a ton of fan-made content has started popping up on YouTube. Animations of the amazing Digital Circus have flooded YouTube, with some channels gaining millions of subscribers just from these fan-made videos. Although the amazing Digital Circus is more suited for a slightly older audience, it's become insanely popular with the kids. That's because of the fan-made animations who use clickbait titles and raunchy thumbnails to draw in younger viewers.
This channel has 2 million subscribers and it's all just comic dubs, content farming, Digital Circus. Dude, what is this? What the hell is this?
Another fandom facing the same problem is Poppy Playtime, which is a horror game that went viral online, earning it over 77,000 reviews on the gaming service Steam and a rating of 9 out of 10. But like Digital Circus, its online reputation was ruined because of fan-made content that's turned it from an indie success.
Wow, that's taking fan fiction to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? Where is this part? If I can let's see.
Ruined because of fan-made.
Okay, it's one thing to do illustrations and another thing to animate. There's a lot of like fan animation, but I do think it's weird that it's specifically for kids. I think they would be more successful if it was just on YouTube. But they're here explaining that it isn't. That it's specifically for, you know, preteenies, I think of middle schoolers. I don't know. It's like a weird blurred line. I think if they... I can see why they did a younger audience, or like E for everyone, but specifically, you know, like, why wouldn't kids think it's bright, colorful, and cute? I'm very confused. I don't know why this would be for kids. It is, I guess, because it's a cartoon, so it's like immediately people think all cartoons are created just for a younger audience. Not really. I just think of Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken was not for children. I thought it was. I thought it was a kid's show. No, it's not. Very violent, gory show. Live Life Peacefully says, I heard about that game, Poppy Playtime. The game? They do have games. I think they have, I think of Roblox. Roblox has a lot of simulator games. Conrail666 throws oil. No, Conrail, don't. No, please. I can see where the oil is going. Please, Conrail, put down the match, Conrail. Nature Green says, yeah, I know. Oh, wait, there it is. I caught up. Goodness. I don't know. Animated fan fiction. Yeah, no. Okay, so they say it's for you. I have to check out the channel. I'm sorry. What channel is this exactly? Do you know which channels this is they're talking about? I'm surprised they're not showing, like, you know, an icon. Like, it's this channel.
Made content that's turned it from an indie success to the face of brain rot. These content farm channels post almost daily, if not multiple times a day, and all of their videos show these animated characters in inappropriate scenarios. Most commonly, these include shipping characters together or having characters fight each other.
But I want to see what channel it is so I can take a look at it, you know?
And all of these videos are animated in a way that is extremely disturbing for kids.
And pretty much every video is live, not age restricted, fully monetized. And this channel is just profiting off of kids watching this. Look at this.
Okay, Jack's Pomni naked because of Gengo's magic sketchbook. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, no. I mean, it shouldn't be for 60K views at the time. Okay, yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think? Well, how do you guys feel? You know, I don't like it, because I think kids shouldn't be exposed to mature content at an early age. It can really change them. I do have a story for you. I'll let you guys sit on that question. How do you feel about channels having content of, you know, they think of very popular current animation indie shows. Maybe even, like, he had mentioned their favorite games. You think of Roblox. I've seen some videos of Roblox that are kind of, you know, they have some hinted themes. I have a cousin or two. I don't want to give out their names because if, you know, privacy reasons. We'll just say Cousin 1 will be that bland and non-specific. Cousin 1 loves Roblox. You know, very young. They are, you know, definitely a minor. And if you can think about the age range that loves playing Roblox, then maybe that's a good giveaway there. Pre-teeny, you know, kind of just a little gamer gal. And she even told me, yeah, there's a lot of content where it's kind of weird, is how she phrased it. And this is me doing story time. I'm just talking to my relatives who are there. Yeah, I'm much older than them. We have, I want to say, a handful of younger cousins. Some of them are in high school, some of them middle school. Very few are in elementary. But that kind of gives the age ranges. Then there's some cousins my age who are in their, you know, 20s. Some are reaching their early 30s. Kind of a younger, you know. No, I don't have any cousins that are 40. I don't have any cousins that are 50. But some families, it's like that. Just different couples having children at different times of their life. All depending on finances or, you know, health reasons. But anyway, so Cousin 1 was like telling me that on Roblox, sometimes they have to avoid weirdos or creepers, is how they phrase it. Because they're a kid, that's how they explain it. It's not, you know, that they're a pervert, or they don't say like PEDO. They're just, you know, playing games all day and or during the summer all day, not at school. Hopefully not. I'm sure that'd get taken away because of rules. Live life peacefully says, yet YouTube allows stuff like that. They do. Because YouTube is all about views. It's all about growing channels. But, you know, they do have restrictions as well. Age restricting a channel... I want to say, is this one age restricted? I age restrict videos. If there's a game we're playing that's very mature, we haven't played one. Crush, I did that a while back. That one was age restricted. But there are some on Steam. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There are some games on Steam that are like puzzle anime waifu games. Imagery, voice acting, not something you'd see played on YouTube. So YouTube is careful. I think because it's animated, it's not taken as seriously, but it should. But also, you have to consider the content creators behind those channels with explicit mature themes. They know what they're doing. It's not something they're mindlessly wandering into, you know, being criticized. They know. And I think that's something to cover. Just being careful of people who want to have a younger audience, even though it's pomni naked. Like, really? What do you think that's gonna lead to? Oh, Jax. You know, that's a really... Does Jax even look like that? Is this accurate? I don't think that's accurate. His build. But whatever.
This Jax Pomni because of Gangle's magic sketchbook.
Not only are the videos and thumbnails suggestive, but the characters themselves are too. The original characters from Digital Circus and Poppy Playtime are usually aged up and redrawn in ways to make them seem more human-like, specifically more grown woman-like, especially when it comes to certain features. And these two fandoms aren't the only ones that are dealing with this. Almost every single popular form of media has its own disgusting, kid-centric content farm. You got Minecraft, Fortnite, and Five Nights at Freddy's. While some can argue that this is all just another category of brain rot, the reality is much worse, because not only is this content inappropriate, but it's also encouraging kids to develop some horrible interests.
These are all you see on websites like DeviantArt. There's no way that exposing kids to weird content like this isn't contributing to that in any way.
These content farms don't just ruin YouTube, but they also ruin the...
I see. If a younger audience, if children are watching animation videos of their favorite characters, like Ken mentioned, and they're doing explicit content, mature actions, themes, then yeah, I think people are allowed to feel that, you know, concerned and not want that. I don't think I'd want to watch... I don't want to find my kids watching anything. Watching characters, you know, duking it out and, you know, performing in ways I don't want them to be seen, you know? Does that make sense? I don't want them watching sexual content. I think that's too much of an early... It's too early for them to be exposed to those sort of themes, because it can play a role in how they act and how they socialize. And I think talking about social behaviors is very important, because what we see monkey do, that sort of thing. That's how children are. They mimic everything they see and what they watch, and, you know, entertainment especially. Like, think of Sesame Street. You think of how Sesame Street was always about, like, sharing, caring, talking to friends, making friends. And it was made so to help kids out with their social anxieties and to overcome, you know, any sort of worries, frustrations, anxiety, maybe. Maybe I said that twice. I mean, there's good content, and then there's content where it's feeding them information that's practically useless for their age. Does that make sense? Like, kids don't need to know how dating works so early. I think when they're teenagers, it's more natural for them to be curious about romance and love and intimacy. I think that's to be explored when they're more developed, especially their brains. I do have another story for you. I'm gonna give them a different name, of course, for privacy. I knew them back at university, and they were opening up. It was a guy, by the way. I think it's very rare for men to express their troubles, especially open to women. He even told me that, you know, he's open to sharing his personal experience he had as a child, and it had to do with his exposure to sexual content and how it affected his behaviors and his and his understanding of how love is. It's really sad, but it does go to what you're exposed to as a kid and how it can really change you as you grow up to become an adult, and how you engage with people, how you pursue relationships, what you define as normal. So we'll call him Scarf Man. Nature Greens is like cigarettes and alcohol. I think too early for children. They're underage. A child couldn't go up to a bar and be like, hey, I would like one on the rocks. You know what I mean? And not good for their development. I mean, for a child to start smoking? No. Yes, live life peacefully, says, yeah, because over time, it's developing their mind, affect personal life, yeah. So we'll call him Scarf. No, that's too weird. Scarf Man, Scarf Boy, it just rings better, but he's a man, he's a grown man. He's a beard, and he has muscles. Yeah, he works out a lot. Yeah. We'll call him... It's been forever since I spoke to him. We'll call him Bacon Man. It's so stupid, so silly. Okay, fine. We'll give him... What name should we give him? For me to tell the story? Ah, come on, Sprinkles. Big brain. I'm looking at stuff around me. Something that doesn't sound like an actual name, but super goofy. We'll call him... Peruvian free? Fragrance free? I'm looking at a box of some of my moisturizers. What will we call him? I don't know. What do you guys want to name him in the story? I'm gonna give you guys a story time. But a guy who confided about his exposure to mature sexual content at an early age and how it gave him really bad behavioral habits. And his explanation, he kind of broke down. Got very emotional because he couldn't hold a relationship because of his traumatic experience. What name should I give him? I don't know. Oh, call him Starbust. Thank you, live life peacefully. Okay, we'll call him Starbust. That sounds like an awesome name. Starbust. Okay, so Starbust, back in university, we were just chatting and having a good time. And I was asking how his dating is going. Because, you know, the first semester in college and people like to date, socialize. It's just how it goes. Graduate from high school, now people feel comfortable pursuing relationships now that they got their high school degree. You know, branch out, become an adult, that sort of thing. And so Starbust was now then telling me that they struggle having a girlfriend because when they were a child, they were babysat by their neighbor. And he said she was really cool, but, you know, very inappropriate with children. So his neighbor, we'll call her Caution. Because you should be very cautious of her. I would never allow someone like her to babysit my child. And I'll tell you why from Starbust, is, you know, from his experience. So Caution would babysat Starbust as a kid growing up. You know, the neighbor. And she was in high school. And so Caution, she had a little sister. And her little sister was named Ribbon. And so she would encourage Starbust and Ribbon, her little sister, to do explicit actions together. Very explicit, mature actions. And she'd film it and laugh at them. And Starbust says that he would explain he would describe his experience to be in violation of his, you know, of his body, sort of say. And he was like, he gave me an age range. I think he was 8, 9 at the time. And he was being encouraged to do performing acts on Ribbon. All just so Caution, the neighbor girl, the high school neighbor girl that would babysit people's children in the neighborhood. I think she did that for like more than one family. Also, she could record it, share it with her friends, and laugh at them because she thought it was funny. I don't think that's funny. He said he didn't want to go into details because then he got really, really sad. I wouldn't, how do I put it? I mean, he teared up, but he didn't, like, full-on cry, you know, in front of me. It's something that haunts him for the rest of his life. Because he was a child. And he said he never spoke up about it until he was much older. Because he thought that they were playing. they were clearly not playing. And so then he got addicted to corn. We could replace the you know, how YouTube is. So he got very addicted to corn because he didn't know how to deal with you know, being violated as a child and forced to do things, inappropriate things, with another little girl. Yeah, disturbing. And so he was confessing this to me, and we were just talking at first, and I was just listening because what else can you do, you know? And I thought it was interesting. I've never heard of a story like that before, especially concerning like a babysitter. He said as the years passed on, his family likes to... Excuse me, I burped. His family likes to purchase different houses. It's kind of like what they do. They buy a house, they rent it out, pay it off. And so they ended up moving anyway. And he said he only came to terms with it when he started talking to people about how that wasn't normal. Babysitters should not encourage you to perform mature acts on anyone. And they certainly shouldn't, you know, be teaching you sort of things like that. Which is why having children exposed to mature content, I know it's a silly little cartoon, but it really fucks with their head, man. It really messed with his. And so he didn't know what was socially, like, social appropriate behaviors when it came to pursuing romance, because it was so, how do I put it? It was so rotted and affected from his misunderstanding of how you do that properly. So, I mean, he was a very decent guy, I think. I mean, people... I didn't have any problems with him, really. Lisa says, dude, that thing is near your neck. Is it really? Poke? Oh, well. Oh my gosh, you're so right! Am I? I'm supposed to be holding the syringe! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. I'm about to infect myself with the vaccine of love. But yeah, that was 𝑠𝑡ARBUS's experience as a child. Pretty sad. I would go explicit, but I don't think I will, because this is YouTube. But yep. Yeah, poor guy. I think he slowly grew out of it, but he explained it as that he really thought that that was normal. So what he was considered a child with behavioral issues. He said for a while he had anger issues because he was so angry and bitter that he was being made fun of by this babysitter, someone much older than him. And then, you know, playing, in quotation, playing with him, having him play with her sister. I would say, you know, what's the other word? I might as well say it. He got molested. Does that make sense? Is that as far as I can censor it? Yeah, by his neighbor. Yeah. Live life peacefully. I think your head fell off. It did fell off. I go back here now. But yeah, so that's the story of 𝑠𝑡ARBUS. Did it end well? He grew up. He grew up and became a man. And he still tackles with those issues. He considers them issues. I would say, if your behavior is affecting your ability to connect with people because of your personal trauma and people abusing their power over you because you were a kid and those experiences haunt you to this day, then yeah, those are his struggles. He was a really nice guy. He was a nice friend. We stopped talking after a while because I changed universities. I pursued a different career path, and the university didn't have what I was looking for. Communications degree! So I went to another university that had that, because the one we were at didn't. Yeah. But yeah, that's the story of 𝑠𝑡ARBUS. Thank you, Live Life Peacefully. Thank you for the name 𝑠TARBUS. And yes, Linksy, I'll be careful with the syringe. Yeah, so there's a lot of men out there that have experiences that they really don't share. And I was surprised he actually shared it with me. I really am, guys. I didn't expect that to come out of his mouth. He never seemed like the type of guy that was struggling with anything until he shared it. He seemed pretty healthy. He did tell me he struggled with his weight. He was a very big guy in high school. And he started working out. So he started working out and bettering his health. He was all about fitness. He was all about, like, you know, fitness routine. He would game. He was a gamer, too. Outside of, like, you know, just doing regular schoolwork. That sort of thing. But yeah, he showed me pictures. I was like, wow, you were a very big guy. Yeah. So he was the chunky kid in school who was misunderstood and had a story to share. And I told him, you know, if you go into a relationship, explain that. Explain why. You know, find somebody who understands you and wants to embrace you, even for those traumatic experiences. Because I think he was still, like, deep down, he was really angry about it. He was that angry, chunky kid that was misunderstood in high school. That was his story. That's how he expressed it to me. That's who he was. I was like, relatable. I was also a chunky little kid. Not so much as angry, just socially awkward. Yeah. Yeah, chunky. Saiko says, nah, I think you just have really long arms. Yes, long arms. I love that long arm commercial. Alright, proceed!
The innocence of kids watching their videos. Since they're so accustomed to seeing inappropriate scenarios on screen, they've started to accept this kind of behavior and want to see it more. Once adults started finding these videos, they began reporting them to YouTube. But the problem is that even if YouTube deletes the videos or even the channel, other ones are created and post the same content again. These content farms have mastered how to get the most out of the algorithm, so even if they start from scratch, their content just pulls kids in. By using questionable thumbnail and retention techniques, they manipulate kids into increasing their views, comments, and likes. This causes YouTube to push their videos out to more and more people.
What? Help me!
A call to action is me asking you to check out my video on the disturbing rise of brain rot content, where I dive deep into these creepy animations. But what these other channels are doing is something else entirely. They know that their audience is primarily kids who will do almost anything they say if they make it convincing enough. That's why these content farms are able to rake in so many views, because they put in stuff like this.
Help me, help me.
By creating CTAs like these, it makes kids think that they have an impact on the video storyline, kind of like,
Oh, that's twisted. Like the viewer, they need the viewer to continue on. Lexi says, who would you rather get haunted by, Ghost Rider or Kratos? Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is badass, man. I choose Ghost Rider. Yeah, can I ride your horse, Ghost Rider? I mean, can I ride your motorcycle? Wasn't Ghost Rider, wasn't there two Ghost Riders? There was one with a guy who rode his horse, the cowboy, and then the other Ghost Rider who rode his motorcycle, played by Nicolas Cage. Does anybody seen that movie, Ghost Rider?
in Dora the Explorer, where you say swiper no swipey. As a kid, I genuinely thought that I was helping Dora by saying that. These likes boost their videos to even more feeds. It's an endless cycle. These content farms even use their comments to their advantage. On alternate accounts, they'll make comments like if this video should be banned, or use my comment as a WTF that I just watched button. By pretending like they're criticizing the video, they're able to get people to upvote their comment. I think their idea is if the algorithm sees any sort of interaction on a video, even negative, the video performs better. And it seems to—
My goodness, that's very smart. Huh. I'm so baffled and confused. I think because I'm an adult, I just watch videos and I'm not bothered by it. And I don't really ask myself, hey, do children get exposure to these videos? I mean, sure, some of them are like kind of comical to me. I don't really watch animations other than like the actual indie animator main channel. I don't really spin off onto fan animation, things like that. Unless it's like a YouTube short, then maybe.
to work for them. The harm of content farms isn't just restricted to animated content, because this next form of content could be just as damaging.
I have a question, hold on. I have a question right here. Are those holes in his shirt? I think those are holes in his shirt. I mean, it's a style, right? I was wondering about... See, those are holes in his shirt. Is it a style? I'm sure it is, like, you know, having pants with holes in it. Ripped jeans. Okay, interesting. Interesting, kind of edgy. Alright.
Just as damaging. The dark side of reaction content. Reaction content has grown to become one of the most well-known categories of content on YouTube, but not everyone agrees that it should be. In fact, countless creators, especially smaller ones, have spoken up about how reactions are not
It says 𝙆𝐼𝑵𝑫. Wait, what? Muerto says there are multiple ghostwriters. I thought the movie was below, mid, and the second was trash. Oh my goodness. Which is the one you prefer then? 𝙆𝐼𝑵𝑫 says, I don't know if you know this, but there are these YouTubers who say like this video and you get V-Bucks or gift cards. This reminds me of that. There's a lot of spammers that pretend to be a content creator. They pretend to be, for example, you think of Markiplier. You think of PewDiePie. You think of people who've been around for like 10 plus years. Yeah, that's right. Markiplier has been making content for 10 plus years. Or you think of Jacksepticeye. They're, you know, associated with each other. They've been around forever, since I was a child. Let's see. Nature Green says, yes, I think so. Or moths. Oh no! Well, hopefully it's not moths. Hopefully it's a style choice. You guys, I caught a moth today. I have these little moth catchers. They're very sticky. Where the inside of the paper is sticky, but the outside is kind of like shaped like a triangle. Like a extended triangle. Think of a cylinder, but a tri-cylinder? Where it's a little pyramid kind of shape. And so I caught a moth. I didn't want to squish it, so I got the moth catcher, and I started swinging it around trying to get it inside of the sticky trap. And I did. I finally got in the sticky trap. It's because we have a moth problem. Where they chew your clothes. And I hate it. I'm trying to catch them. Yeah, like Mr. Beast. Where they pretend to be them and they're like, hey, click down below to fill out this questionnaire. Give me your like personal information and /data. And you can win a free gift card. Doesn't happen like that, you know. Those are phonies. Those are fakies. They call them, those are fishers. They're fishing for information, collecting data information. But yes, 𝙆𝐼𝑵𝑫 says it's these YouTubes who write on these IPs like Fortnite, or it was mainly Fortnite, who would tell the viewers to like the videos, and they say you'll get a gift card. And when it would work, I think that's a scam. Did you hear that I really do feel for Mr. Beast. His platform started out being genuine, content, entertaining, and then now you got this kind of like divide between what real productive, entertaining content is versus scamming people on the idea that they could win, and going over how behind the scenes things were rigged. One of his previous employees did a video. I mean, I don't want to do a deep dive on Mr. Beast. It's a lot. It's a lot to cover. Somebody could cover it. I think I would just recommend people who have already covered it, or people who speak on experience, you know, working for them, their team. It says, live life peacefully says, moths need to eat you too, you know. They are even hungry. The reason why moths go for clothing is because the fiber is made from plants. Think of like cotton, think of like wool being more of like, you know, sheep and stuff like that. Woolly sheep woolly? What else says, I think Ghost Rider is the Marvel version of Dr. Fate from DC. Then who am I thinking of? Which Ghost Rider am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the one played by Nicolas Cage. Yeah. You know, one of my favorite movies from Nicolas Cage's performances, or at least one of the movies he starred in, was The Family Man. You guys gotta check out The Family Man. It'll make you cry. It's kind of like The Family Guy. Family Guy, but Family Man. It's where a very rich, successful entrepreneur businessman, he meets God. And then God takes him on kind of like the craziest day of his life, where he throws him into a life that isn't his own. And it kind of goes on for a few days. And it's in December, around Christmas time. And God was asking, you know, Nicolas Cage's character. Oh, I forgot the name of the character. We'll call him Brian. That's not their actual character's name from The Family Man. Anyway, so yeah, he was asking Brian if he's really happy with his success, and if there's anything else out of life he actually wants or feels happy with, you know? Like, is he really genuinely enjoying his life? And so Nicolas Cage, you know, in character is like, yeah, he has money, he has women, he has whatever he wants, luxury items, he lives in a really nice apartment, he gets car rides all around the city. Anyway, God throws him into a life where he doesn't pursue his career, and he pursues family. And he has children, he has a big giant fluffy dog, he has a beautiful wife. Anyway, he gets humbled to this experience. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it gets emotional because he starts realizing he went years without actually connecting with people. So yeah, he's a rich guy. Yes, he's successful in his career, but he hasn't made those connections that stay with him or people that value him, you know, enough to actually get to know him. And he kind of missed the opportunity to have a life with the love of his life. It's such a great movie. I cry every time. Linksy says, would you square up against Ghost Rider in the ring for 15 seconds or 1 mil or bail? I think I'd bail because I die. Lucky Ball 64! And where would I be able to find this movie? The Family Man? I would check it out on YouTube first. Or Amazon Prime. I have the CD of The Family Man somewhere. Somewhere in a box. I have The Family Man. It's an older movie. Live life peacefully. I watched a few of his videos, mostly old ones. Never fully a fan of him, since people talk about him faking his videos and stuff. And scamming what? You mean Mr. Beast? Oh! Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage doesn't do videos. He's an actor. Of course he performs. Muerto says Nicolas Cage played Ghost Rider in the movie, but Ghost Rider is a comic book character that has different versions. For real? Okay, I was wondering. Then you mentioned DC. Like DC Comics?
Content, but rather theft. Because some reactors, not all of course, don't add anything to the video, but rather just freeload off of someone else's content. And
pause. Perfectly paused. Okay, not so perfect because this is... Well, he looks okay. Yeah, I like how we're just talking and having conversation, but still reacting. I think I was more into him scratching the surface about how some content creators do not have good intentions for your children. I mean, this seems innocent, right? Who is this character? Who are you? I don't know. I don't remember them being from the Poppy Playtime series. I mean, for adults, maybe. If it said 18 plus, I don't think anybody would care. I think they'd have more fans if they're like, oh no, we're 18 plus. Come check out our videos, you know? I think they would get more people. I think adults would watch this 8-minute video if it was for them. Like Robot Chicken. Has anyone seen Robot Chicken? We're gonna give him a round of applause. Visual Venture, thank you so much. I didn't react to all of it. It was only a segment I was very much interested in. Because I feel like other people, they express it easier. I'm so hesitant to give my opinion. I'm such a wiener. But at least I shared my story time that, yeah, actual people do get affected by experiences and can also be affected by anything that they get exposed to at an early age. It affects how they have romantic relationships, how they see themselves. I know it's not very common for a man. You do see a lot of, you know, stories about women expressing how dirty they felt, how they hated themselves, because they had a situation with somebody much older than them when they were a child that took advantage of them not knowing any better, thinking it was somebody that loved them. And that's kind of like what happened with Starbust, because we were talking about his story that he shared with me. I didn't want to get too explicit. He did share a lot more, but I don't think I would ever go, you know, very in depth, other than, you know, explaining that, yeah, he got taken advantage of in many more ways than one. That makes sense. But yeah, I think he changed his image, because he did talk about how he got more into focusing on bettering both his mind and his body. So he started losing weight. He started changing his diet. And he said that he didn't always look like this big buff dude. He was pretty tall. He was a pretty big buff guy. And he was a little bald. Just a little bit. Yeah, he had a early balding syndrome. What is it called? What is it called? Early baldness? What is it called when you're very young but you're going bald? Premature balding. Someone use telepathy and help me out. He had premature balding. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Whack-a-mole 64. This sounds like my digital safety class. Yeah. I think it's good to find friends. In this case, he found me as a friend to like share it with. And I think it was also kind of like so he can be more comfortable sharing with people. I don't have any judgment for him. I never even suspected of him having a corn problem. He's a corn addict. He really loves his corn. It's really bad. He says like it's bad. Hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully he's doing better. The last time I checked, he had a girlfriend though. So yeah, I think he's improved his social anxiety. You know, overcome his own obstacles on his own time, of course. Linksy says, Ghost Rider, the main one is Johnny Blaze. Under 7 minutes. See. Truth user buddy says, yellow. Hey, hello, Truth. Wacky, hello. Do we get the round of applause? Thank you, 𝑣tuber. The alarming rise of YouTube content farms. And goodbye. Go check out their content. They seem really cool. I like their disclaimer. Look at them. Look at the confidence. It says, I want to connect with you. I want you to grow and learn with me. Visual Venture Internet Culture Documentaries. The internet is a documentary. He records you. Huh? I want to watch it now. I want to watch it now. Oh my god. The worst eras in the internet. My shoes worth more than your rent. That's not something to be smug about. I do remember her. What's her name again? I forgot her name. Little Ty, Little T. No, that's wrong. Sorry. Yeah, Little Ty, right? No? Okay, okay. He records you how a toy bear leaked 2 million kids' voice chats. We're doing it. Alrighty. We all know the drill. Okay, I paused it at a good time. We all know this drill. I'm gonna have it sit here for a minute. Yee. This is also my visual venture. I was gonna leave, but I came back for more. So this is about how a toy bear leaked 2 million kids' voice chats. That's... Who hasn't been hesitant to buy an animatronic bear? I think of Five Nights at Freddy's. Says... Screamer user says, I begged my mom for this toy and she said no. Oh my goodness. It's too big. It's way too big. Oh my goodness. Is that better? Now? Yeah, it's better. Okay. We're gonna go with this. It says, I begged my mom for this toy and she said no. I was around 10. She literally told me, just watch. It's a terrible idea and I don't want someone knowing what shows we watch at 6. What? I was confused, but thank you, Mom, for real. Says Screamer user. Torg user says, maybe I'm just paranoid, but something like that asking for children's private info would be enough of a red flag for me to never purchase it. Why does it need the child's name, birthday, and image? That's bizarre. Oh, it takes pictures of you? So it can recognize who to love? I think a program doesn't need to know who to love to be loving. I mean, love is for everyone, am I right? Eris Everett user says, the only thing I don't get is why the hell did the company need to store the voice's data? They could just make it delete itself after an hour or maybe 24 hours. There's literally no need to store that kind of data unless they wanted to sell those themselves. Another user says, I'm really finding the comment section interesting. Edine111 user says, I had one of those toys when my dad was at work. Only didn't get hacked because my dad couldn't be bothered to set it up. Turns out he was cheating and didn't want me or my mom to find out. But I guess it also saved our data. Oh, it's so sad. No. When he was at work. Bum, bum, bum. He was cheating. He's a two-timer. I'm so sorry. My condolences. But he couldn't be bothered because he was too busy with his side chick. Or it could be side chick or a guy. You guys, I'm not kidding. Sometimes it's like that. It's like you were cheating on me with another man. Am I not manly enough for you? Goodness, that sounds like a relationship. Another hypothetical relationship with other problems. I love plastic bottles, user says. Shodan was intended for researchers and law enforcement. Literally every hacking tool says this. Huh? Okay, I882301 user says, any idea of a kid's item connected to the internet should be considered diabolical. Yeah, why does it need to be Bluetooth? Unless it's like headphones, then I get Bluetooth. That makes sense, right? You need to connect to the item. Makes you think. Mystic Path says, a child's toy leaking millions of voice recordings shows just how vulnerable connected devices can be if companies don't prioritize security. It sounds like an inside job. Rabbits Refuse says, I work at a non-profit that gives gifts to unprivileged kids for Christmas. We ended up with an ungodly number of cloud pets. We ended up leaving them in a storage because they seemed weird, even to the elderly volunteers who work for us. Plus, if you give a child one, they're kinda useless, especially for kids whose families couldn't afford internet access. And Furbies were banned from certain government buildings for fear that they were recording people. It was the cloud pets they needed to worry about. My gosh. You thought they were kind of weird and creepy, so you didn't give them away at a working at a non-profit? Jesus, okay. I guess people already had some good insight into how whether or not a toy seems safe for kids. I think if it has a camera, I'm not giving it to my child. I'm just gonna give a little bit of myself in there. If a toy has a built-in camera and does a recordings, no! I'm gonna crochet my child a really cringy looking toy bunny. We're gonna be crocheting soon. I actually got the kit. I got the kit. I got the crochet kit today. I can actually connect the camera and we can react to me opening it right now. What do you guys say? Do you want to watch me open up a crochet box? It's for beginners. I was like, how do I crochet a bunny? And I found it on Amazon and I was like, okay, great. I'll probably just get rid of like anything that has my address on it. And we'll do a box opening right now. Right here. Right now. It says, under 7mint, she is too focused. I'm so hyper-focused. Whack-a-mole 64! Giving children devices is a horrible idea. I'm the proof. Look how I came out. Oh my gosh, Wacky-Mole. But you have an absolutely amazing username. I think you turned out fine. Who wants to play Wacky-Moles digitally? I would like to whack digital moles. It's like going to an arcade. But why does it have to be a mole? Does it have to do with the fact that, you know, moles can, like, you know, tear up the dirt, make little cool villages underground? I mean, what's not to love about that? Unless it affects your garden. We did have a mole in our garden. A star-nosed mole. They smelled very strong, guys. Moles have a very strong scenty gland where they kind of smell like poo-poo, but an actual mole. Like actual moles, they really smell like manure. It was interesting, but I wanted to touch it so bad. It was staring at me from its little crevice, you know, making its little faces with its whiskers. I was like, I want to touch you so bad, but I don't want rabies. I don't want to have to get shots. I was like, I want to touch it. I know it smells, but I want to touch the mole. I want to touch its little wiggly nose, like the little, I guess, what do you call them, tendons? It's a weird fleshy whiskers. That sounds so gross. What do you call it? Ah, 1K subs. Oh, thank you. Oh my. Guess we should open up a box. I have the camera still attached to the computer. But you're gonna see that I have a rug instead of it being like the flat surface of the desktop, of the desk. Oh my, I don't know how to feel right now. Should we do some sort of like happy music? I gotta find happy music. Huh? I gotta find happy music. We were about to go into how a toy bear leaked 2 million kids' voice chats. Let me see, do I have happy music? I think I do. I think I do.
I love it! You guys are so great!
I mean, that's a nice one. Let's see, what do I have any music on here? What's Pugba? Oh, there! Yay! We have 1K subby buddies! Oh! I just want to thank everybody for your love and support. I really appreciate it. It's taken us 3 years! 3 years to get here, but it feels amazing. I have more buddies to chat with, be random with, go on some tangents together, find solutions to different questions we have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pokonobiko says, if you passed gas consistently for 6 years and 9 months, enough gas is produced to create the energy of an atomic bomb. Really? That much gas? You know, I would say I'm gassy, but I'm more of a silent, gassy person. I quietly squeak my cheekies, and I release a deadly fart. I've learned it from AI Father trading all those years ago, where I would quietly release it in fear of being judged, and I was so afraid to make a very loud fart noise. I do it very quietly. And then I quickly leave the room, and nobody knows it was me. There's my confession. Oh wait, we're gonna read fan fiction. Dang it! Oh my goodness. We're so busy this month. This is a good thing though. I gotta write it down. We're supposed to explore my old fan fictions. I found my username and my password, but I can't find my actual fan fictions, so I'm upset. I gotta go find them. I gotta do a deep dive in my old computer. We are celebrating with reading fan fiction. My goodness! But it's my fan fiction from middle school. And it's about Naruto! Because I was a big fan. I still am, but not as big as I was back then. And my goodness! My Naruto fan fiction from middle school. Don't worry, there's not enough shipping. It's like 3 chapters. And my illiteracy. Oh my goodness. Wacky Ball 64 says you should watch all the Fred movies. Fred is a good movie. It's funny. It's silly. My goodness, what's going on? There's so much going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are so fast. Oh my goodness, Truth says, I'm gonna head out. Peace, y'all. Thank you for coming. Lixie says, one tiny fart turns into an explosion, and bam, the whole house is gone. All they can hear is a squeeze and bam. No! Christian says, COD Tactical Nuke Sprinkles Edition? What? Oh, I want my loud noises. What is this? No, that's not it. But celebratory buddies, cheers! We have a 1K subby buddies. I gotta do special art this week now. Okay, we gotta read my fanfiction. Then we're gonna do a special art edition. Special art edition for 1K subby buddies. There's so much going on. I'm trying to keep up. Oh my goodness. Under 7 minutes says, bring kimchi and noodle and dance together. You want us to dance? Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, there's a lot going on. We're supposed to watch about the toy creepy bear. Okay. I'm stabbing myself with needles now? No? So bad out of context. Okay, well... I'm so confused on what to do now. I guess go to chat screen. Well, buddies, it seems that it comes to my attention we should do some celebratory. We were gonna watch a video about creepy bears. But now... we're gonna sit in chat today. Tell me, buddies, are there any plans you have for the channel? Anything at all? What are your plans this year? What are your... New Year resolutions? Christian says you can turn on slow mode if chat is moving too fast for you. Can I? I can do that? Naruto, my boy, where Itachi at? Live life peacefully. I'm gonna go grab the item. The crochet item. My desk is not prepared to be looked at, but it will be. We're celebrating with a box opening! Yay! It's gonna be cool. Yeah, you guys are fast. Okay, I'm gonna grab my box and I'll be right back. My desk is messy, by the way. It's like, oh. It's full of cat hair. Okay, I'll be right back. Turns out the package has not been delivered, sadly. It's supposed to be delivered later tonight. I was gonna do a surprise hand cam. What are those? Cheers! Cheers for sprinkles! Raise your glasses. Let's put away let's put away the syringe now. We're gonna go ahead and celebrate together with some glasses. I think drink. We have some small eggnog. Cheers, buddies! Cheers! We have come a long way. That's right. It wasn't just me. We're also celebrating you guys. If it wasn't for you, I would not be here. With those, hooray! Oh. Adderall refill day says, hey buddy, hello buddy. Welcome. We're doing chatting now. We're gonna be sentimental. Then we're gonna jump back into some weird videos. 𝑯𝑐𝑖𝑚O64 hip hip hooray! Wetzel says 3 cheers for sprinkles. Live life peacefully. Probably just visit the forest and fight a bear or something. Aw, 𝑯𝑐𝑖𝑚O64. Where I live, you either get so much snow or none. I wish it snowed here, actually. Christian says there's nowhere I'm living. It honestly looks like I was still in summer on my way home from work. So I'm not really feeling the Christmas spirit. Where I live, it's very... the weather gets kind of like humid. It gets humid and chilly. It's dropping back down to the 40s and the 30s. Right now, it's like 60s and 50s outside, but it's gonna get super nippy. I want to go do some stuff for Christmas. Maybe before it starts icing. I wake up in the morning and I have to get rid of all the, you know, the kind of like a frost on the car. The glass frost. I get my ID badge for work and I just start shuffling away so I can preheat the vehicle. That's what I hate about wintertime. I have to be out there 10 to 20 minutes before I leave to work so the car can heat up properly. The vehicle I drive is actually much older, so it takes a while for the engine to heat up. But it kind of feels festive, doesn't it? I'm kind of Christmassy. I don't think you guys ever get to see the rest of my body. Look at me go! I just move very slowly. I can change colors for you. Oh, wrong one. Or I can go bald. I can go bald for you. I love you so much. I lost my hair. Christian says, look for slow mode, sprinkles. Live life peacefully. Well, I'm here, but cheers and congrats. Aww. Linksy hits the cup with my own can of soda. What do you guys want to do? Feed cam is crazy. You want to do feed cam? Okay, this is as close you'll get to feed cam. I have, well, I guess I have strawberries on my thighs. The thighs that save lives. I think my physical strength is too strong. It was too strong. No wonder it was crazy. And those are my... It's kind of like a pudding cup. I'm kind of like an upside down crepe. I look kind of good bald. Oh my god, this is 𝑩𝒆𝑬 Bro. I'm amazed the cup stayed on your head. I am too. I'm really balancing it here. Linksy says you should probably watch Ghost Rider or versus Lobo Death Battle. We can do that. I'm gonna have to go find my fan fiction. I promised you guys that we were gonna react to it. We definitely should. Are you guys ready? Yeah! This is so cool. I never thought we'd go to 1K subby buddies. I'm still in shock right now. I don't know how to act. I'm acting all goofy. Alright, we're gonna watch Ghost Rider Lobo versus Lobo. Is that an actual thing? It's an actual thing, death battle? Oh. She's gotta take a stinky. Oh, that's my favorite scene. It's called White Chicks. And it's a scene where... Oh my goodness. The music was too peaceful. Is it this one? Oh my goodness. There's so much going on. I'm so ecstatic, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm like going unhinged. Okay. I'm becoming unhinged now. Okay. 𝑯𝑘𝐴64 says, we're like children demanding a bedtime story. Except it's fanfic. Live life peacefully. Well, that's great, but where's your brain? Where's my brain? This is me with short hair. Oh. Goodness, my brain? I think this one's my favorite. This one is definitely my favorite. It's pink. My brain is right here. I think I'm just so excited. I don't know. I wish I didn't read that comment, that I would proceed like normal. So I think this is probably most likely... Vote on who should win the next DBX Link versus Trunks? Isn't this from the actual film? I'm just worried that it's copyrighted.
Have you tried 23andMe? It can tell you all about your ancestors, genetic information, health, and traits. .com/... or the thrill of the kill. Whether it be justice, vengeance, or the thrill of the kill, bounty hunting isn't for the faint of heart.
Especially when your usual targets are superheroes.
The Ghost Rider, Marvel's relentless...
See, this is the Ghost Rider I remember from the film. But I don't know. I enjoyed the film, but I think if you were going based off the comics, I can see why some people were expecting something different out of the movie.
Spirit of vengeance.
And Lobo, the space-hogging main man of DC Comics. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Even at a young age, Johnny Blaze lived life on the edge. Son to the accomplished cyclist Barton Blaze, he was sadly witness to his father's death in a stunt gone wrong.
But he got adopted by another stuntman, Crash Simpson. It's no surprise that Johnny became a stunt performer himself until Crash's wife died in a stunt gone wrong.
Only now apparently aware that motorcycles can be dangerous, Johnny swore to never perform again.
And then...
You said the battle is cool and animated? Alright, we're gonna give them a round of applause though. I can't leave without acknowledging you. This is by Death Battle. If you guys want to watch them explain the comparison in the comic about the characters, the real name Jonathan Blaze, height 62, weight 220 pounds. They actually noted everything about these characters. See, this is why you guys gotta come back to this one. If you really like comic characters and you enjoy people just kind of like fangirling over them, this video is for you. Ghost Rider versus Lobo, Marvel versus DC, Death Battle. But we're gonna go try to find the video you mentioned. You said the animation, this one? Fight only? No, I don't think that's it. You mentioned it's animated? It says, oh, which one? My death battle. Isn't that the one we were looking at? Oh.
Have you tried 20?
I guess things worked out okay for him. Even if he's not too keen, he'll murder you illegally too. Lobo doesn't discriminate. He even has a special...
Or, it says it's the first video, so what is this one?
Literally, but pretty close.
Oh, Wacky Mole 64 says, I could be any character as long as I have their ICBM. Oh. Linksy says it's the first video we were just watching. Oh, you want to watch the whole thing? You said they have an animation of the fight? Oh. So this is what we're here for.
It's time for a death battle!
Got it. So the whole video, they're kind of working us into it. Explaining the backstory. Oh, they did have the film in there. Yeah, this is what I remember.
Agreed. Anyway,
When he goes crazy. But we're gonna watch the fight. That's what we're here for.
Look into my eyes. Your soul. /battle. That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
I like that it's pixels.
What the frag?
Here he comes.
Lobo of Zarnia, your sins are innumerable. I am here to...
Dang.
𝑣𝒆𝑗𝑠 I'm gonna skull frack ya! You're one ugly freak. Look into my eyes. Your soul will burn in hell.
No, his head.
Back now.
They animated everything? That's so sick. And it actually feels like a video game.
Bottoms up.
What? Ew.
It's done. About time. Not yet, scuzzball.
Oh.
You will all die screaming.
Yes, I believe that Ghost Rider is immortal. Yes. Live Like Peacefully says Goku versus Superman death battle. But yes, Whack-A-Mole 64. I think he is immortal.
Eat this, you bastards.
Everything's so heavy metal. Dang. A hole in the world?
Holy fraggaroli. I definitely ain't picking up that bounty now. Lobo of Zarnia, your sins are innumerable. I am here to wreak vengeance upon your soul.
So he won? I guess clearly. He ate his soul.
KO! Damn, that
That was toasty.
What?
Ghost Lobo tastes like. Being so absurdly powerful, Lobo definitely held a massive physical advantage against the Ghost Rider. Yeah, that was obvious. Skullhead took down a skyscraper while Lobo dragged around a frickin' sun. But Ghost Rider survived some pretty incredible things. Almost as incredible as these new shirts from store.roosterteeth.com. Time and place, Boomstick. Come on, we gotta eat. Even World War Hulk couldn't finish him off, and Lobo didn't typically carry any holy weapons, which meant he really did not have a good way of killing the Ghost Rider. Yeah, but who needs holy weapons when you're strong enough to crush a whole city? Couldn't he just overpower Johnny? A good question. However, do you recall how powerful Zarathos was? Zarathos was an equal threat to Mephisto, whose battles tore apart the universe. Once the Ghost Rider released his true power, Lobo's physical advantages hardly mattered anymore.
Oh.
But hey, the main man was super smart and probably could have figured out Johnny's weaknesses. But how is he gonna escape to find a holy weapon somewhere when the Hell Cycle outraced Mjolnir? Which once crossed the Milky Way and back in under a minute, a feat more than 100 billion times faster than light. More than capable of keeping up with the Space Hog. They were both as unkillable as you can get, but since Lobo was banned from the afterlife, how could he ever lose? This is where the fine print matters. Death was banned from reaping Lobo's soul, but that doesn't mean the soul itself could not be destroyed. This is where our research surprised us the most. It turns out the Ghost Rider had 3 different methods of specifically targeting Lobo's soul. His Hellfire could hurt the soul directly, and since it ignores normal defenses, Lobo couldn't really stop it.
I am so overloaded with so many facts right now. Okay, so he won because Lobo's soul couldn't go to hell. So he ate him, he absorbed him. So you guys are recommending different death battles. I think it's quite entertaining, and I do like that they go into the comics. I skipped it to the very end. Naughty Sprinkles, bad Sprinkles, but I did. It's 22 minutes. Goodness. When Lobo was born as a baby?
Why wasn't I named that? Lobo is so unimaginably evil that his birth caused the midwife who delivered him to go insane.
Wait, but how and why? What is Lobo? He's like a gremlin baby? Who is his father? He looks like a zombie baby. He's blue. Makes you think about whether or not he can breathe oxygen. Let's see, hold on a second. Lobo. A naked baby? Hold on, let's see. Now let's proceed from here.
The first Zarnian to do so in 10,000 years. Some even think that Zarnia was so perfect and good, the universe made Lobo to balance things out.
Oh.
Hey, didn't you say the same thing about me when we first met, Wiz? That I did. Simply put, Lobo was unique and desired to be even more so. Thus, he ensured he was the only Zarnian alive in the universe.
I fragged the rest of the planet for my high school science project. Gave myself an A.
Yeah.
What? He killed his whole people? He's not a very good guy. Does he ever have children, though? I feel like even if a character... grabbing kimchi... You know what we could do? We could celebrate by having you guys see Kimchi terrorize me. You're so cute. I'm over here trying to cuddle him. Do you guys want to see Kimchi? You want to see him like the way we could see him on Animal Planet? Except he's on top of my desk, going through my things. I don't have anything personal out, like, you know, like my, like any laundry. I do have laundry in a basket, but it's far away from the camera. Do you guys want to see Kimchi? Let's see. So he killed this whole planet. Kind of makes me think of, what's his name? He's from Aliens vs. Monsters. He was the main villain, the antagonist. It all started when he was engaged to be married, and he just couldn't handle the responsibility, and he destroyed his whole planet because of an argument he had with his fiancée. What else is Sprinkles the fan of spoilers? I do love spoilers.
Science project. Gave myself an A.
Yeah, he's definitely insanely awesome! Lobo left the desecrated corpse of his former home to become a bounty hunter. Probably because it's the only profession that legally allows him to murder.
So wait, he still gets chicks?
Yeah, he's definitely insanely awesome! Lobo left the desecrated corpse of his former home to become a...
He still gets girls, he gets ladies, I mean he gets women, because he's a man. So woman, That's crazy. They think he's a bad boy, but he's a serial killer.
A bounty hunter, probably because it's the only profession that legally allows him to murder.
Don't worry, he'll murder you illegally too. Lobo doesn't discriminate.
Oh
He
my
even has a
gosh!
special gender-neutral insult and the name of my next motorcycle, Bastich.
My bike! Dragon bastard!
Anyway, Lobo's bagged some pretty crazy bounties across the universe, including Santa Claus, 2 near omnipotent dwarf gods, and even things that don't exist, apparently.
And Lobo's Zarnian physiology is just as absurd to match. He possesses godlike strength, speed, and invulnerability, so much so that he can tear through hordes of superheroes like nothing. Should he somehow suffer damage, he also has an impressive healing factor.
He's like if Superman and Deadpool had a baby, which...
What? So he is like a good guy, sort of. Okay, he's not a good guy. He's done some things. He's a bounty hunter. He's not perfect. Yeah, I'm sure he bit his mother as a child during nursing. Deliberately. Challenging his mother. I think they showed that too. I think they showed where he... Let's see. Where is it?
enjoys it. What? Awesome! Why wasn't I named that?
Lobo is...
Yeah, he had to be a good baby. His second feed was on burgers. I don't know, she looks like she's in pain. My goodness, I bet he was born with teeth. 𝑯𝑐𝑎𝑚ole64 says Charles Entertainment Cheese would be would be any character. Charles Entertainment Cheese? Alrighty. Well, I did enjoy that fight. Oh my goodness, I want to celebrate. Oh no, Kimchi just left. No, I was gonna show you Kimchi. I'll just take photos of him instead. They have a lot of death bats. Ultron versus Sigma. Magneto versus Tetsu. How powerful is Ghost Rider? They have Ghost Rider versus Lobo. We just watched it. What else do they have? My goodness, you guys want to see battles? Okay, we can do it. Fine, fine. We'll do that then. Not to worry about seeing Kimchi on camera. We'll plan that for another day when, you know, we plan for hand cam. We're gonna be doing crocheting. Turns out it may take me 4 days minimum, depending on my level of crocheting. The only thing I've ever crocheted was a blanket, so this will actually be quite fun and very challenging. I thought it came in already, but it hasn't. Woo! The package is coming in today. It's a kit where you can do a crocheted bunny. I was hoping that I'd have it in time for us to do a sneaky hand cam. For anybody that was watching, it would be a present. But no, it hasn't come in yet. Noodles is so stinky. I need to bathe her. I have to bathe her every 2 weeks. Yeah. She's almost about 6-7 pounds. She's supposed to be small, but not really. Not to me. Noodle's quite big for a small dog. It says... 𝑯𝑐𝑎𝑚ole64 says, watch 𝑣TUBERS rap battles. 𝑣TUBERS rap battles? Okay, we can do that. We did give them a round of applause, but I guess we'll give them another one. Thank you, Death Battle! 𝑣TUBERS rap battles? What are we... Oh! You guys have heard about him. Oh my gosh. Is it copyrighted though? I've heard about him. I heard about... Oh gosh, sorry I said that twice like a broken machine. I'm a broken AI. I went rogue. No, I'm definitely human. He made an animation that costed 50K. Where he goes against Charlie for a rap battle, but it wasn't really. This is misinformation. Wait, hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on.
There's a ton of...
Hold on a minute. We gotta watch. Over 303K people enjoyed this video, so let's see. So they're gonna explain it for me. So I've heard of... I have heard of Verbalays, not the 50K. We're not watching that one. That one should be censored.
Misinformation going around about this. Basically, the story goes that the content creator Verbalays, who's known for his cartoon beatbox battles, spent $50,000 on a has-been hotel little bit spicy music video animation, and it was made by a 15-year-old and it bankrupted Verbalays. If you go to Verbalays' YouTube channel right now, you can see multiple videos of him talking about how the YouTube channel is struggling. Once this has-been hotel AMV leaked, the rumors began to spread. However, content creator StableSpark was able to get into contact with someone who was requested to do work on this video by Verbalays himself, who also confirmed all of the price tags. Animation is really expensive. Additionally, from StableSpark's anonymous animator, we know that it wasn't actually a 15-year-old who was paid to do this. This was a professional team of animators. And then finally, also from the source, we know that this was a personal project. This wasn't meant to be uploaded to YouTube, on a second channel, or really anything like that. Maybe making a $50,000 purchase wasn't the best decision if your channel was on the decline. There's a ton of misinformation.
Well, Evie says Verbalays became a total lol cow over self-insert softcore cartoon corn. Oh, Kimchi has returned. Yes, I did hear about that. Oh, wow. That is so unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. My goodness. Do you still want to watch it? I don't know. Oh my goodness. We don't talk about the 50K, says 𝑯𝑐𝑒𝑚𝑒𝑙64. Yeah, I was like, how do I describe this? Oh, I think they had, I don't know, TGPG? It was PG. I guess we'll give one a chance. 5 years ago. I don't want to see the dislikes. I don't. Don't ignore it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's
it's
𝑣𝑒 beatboxer from outer space. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel. Before we begin with this episode, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I post some brand new videos. Thanks again, and please enjoy this new episode of Cartoon Beatbox Battles. Are you ready for Cartoon Beatbox?
It's not copyrighted, is it? It probably is. You know, if it's copyrighted, I'm gonna have to cut it out of the finale. If not, it'll be blocked in some countries. Christian says he recently won his battle against sickness. Evie says Verbalays became a total... Oh, no. Linksy says SpongeBob versus Aquaman death battle. It's very fun to watch. SpongeBob versus Aquaman. Isn't Aquaman a character? Yes, it is. Isn't Aquaman one of his favorite, like, heroes from the series? Christian says, can you react to Bladed Angel? My comments keep becoming hidden. They shouldn't be. And Noodle is leaving now. Oh. She wants to sleep. And because I'm not sleeping, she leaves the room until I'm ready to sleep.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again with another crazy episode of the Cartoon Beatbox Battles. Last time on Cartoon Beatbox Battles, things got extremely dangerous with Darkseid and Thanos. Thanos' performance literally had the entire planet shaking as he beatboxed, teleported, and scared the crap out of me. Seriously, I can't go to the bathroom anymore. But Darkseid wasn't intimidated. His beatbox was fire, literally. Showing us a dark display of horrible things he would do to Thanos, he reminded us all why everyone calls him the God of Evil.
Oh, this feels like a Cartoon Network show.
And loves chili dogs. Chili can make you fart, so that's probably where he gets the extra speed. He is the fastest thing alive. Today we have Sonic.
All right, let's do this.
Who are the voice actors for the characters? He had to hire someone and pay them to actually voice it. Oh wait, yeah, I'm right here. I need to be.
Somebody want to put that out?
Mamma mia! Smells like bad chili.
And you smell like used toilet paper, plumber man.
Okay, let's start the battle before this gets ugly. Before he gets ugly, you're a little too late for that. Okay, Mario, you're up first in 3, 2, 1, go! Bow, ow, ow.
Yo!
Ow, ow, ow. Bow, ow, ow.
Chili dog.
Ow, ow, ow.
Squish it down.
Bow, up, ow. Bow, up, ow. Bow, up, ow. Bow,
𝑣𝒂𝒃 It's gonna be a party, yo, cause I brought my bread, 𝑣TUBER You got speed, but you really slip, oh, cause this is blocking the space, 𝑣TUBER You wanna be another party, yo, but you are kind of the blues up. Look at you with your poor, ugly bread, 𝑣TUBER You look like you lost up all your clothes. Boom, back. It's a party, yo, the one that's gonna beat you. So you better back up now before you get bruised. Mario time.
It's so good. It's catchy. That was kind of cool.
Ooh, I don't think Mario is playing around. Or maybe he was playing around.
It sounded a little slow to me.
That's because he's used to doing everything really fast. If you know what I mean.
What?
All right, let's see what you can do, Sonic. Here you go in 3, 2, 1, go!
I can be back so much better, but you're just only getting fatter.
Oh my gosh!
That's why you smell like Cooper's Vtubers. The castle is easy to break in. That's why your girl is always taken. He only cares about the trophy. That's why he's always killing Yoshi.
Sonic.
It's very... Hold on a second. It's very good beatboxing. I'm guessing that the beatboxing was actually from the host. That this was probably something he enjoys doing as a hobby, and he turned it into something entertaining. It is, you know, I do wish that, I do wish him the best. A lot of effort went into all these videos. Hopefully that's not forgotten. One of you guys said it's nostalgic. My goodness. Sorry, I burped. 𝑬𝒆 says this is peak nostalgia. It came out 4 years ago. Also says, like it or not, Mario spitting fags. You know, I heard about Sonic's ex-girlfriend. She's a fox. Yeah, I was kind of going into the lore of Sonic and all the characters and their relationships and their relationship drama. I thought it was interesting. I thought Sonic only had one girlfriend. I guess not. But yeah, he does have a previous one. But she's like considered a total baddie. My goodness!
See, always with the speed. No, sounds like a stutter.
Hey, at least I'm not saying it's it before everything. Hey Mario, count to 10. It's it a 1. It's it a 2. It's it a 3. Hey Mario, it's it a dumb.
Says the naked hedgehog who can't swim.
I could teach him how to float.
Oh my gosh!
Don't feel bad. I can't swim either. But you live underwater.
Yeah, but we could still drown. What are you talking about, Patrick? You can't drown because you're a fish. Wait, why are all you guys up here?
Because somebody broke wind. Chili chimichangas!
Oh my gosh!
Okay, guys, don't forget to click on this icon or comment down below on who you guys think won the battle. Thank you for watching Cartoon Beatbox Battles. I'm 𝑣𝑕UBER,
and I'll smell you later. Ugh.
That's good, guys. It's pretty good. I can see why I can stand the test of time. Was that Patrick? What?
Yeah. In the
My goodness. 𝑬𝒆 says back in the day, Sonic did have an older girlfriend. My goodness. Alright, we're gonna give you a round of applause. I know about the 50K, but you know what? I can't. That's how you spend your money. I'm not gonna tell somebody how they spend their money. And they paid the animators well. So there. No, Kimchi! He's biting my cords. You sicko. No. No. Gotta hide my stuff from him now. Now we proceed to the amazing digital circus! Yes, Christian! Share us your bladed video on Discord. I do watch the videos, by the way, guys. No, Kimchi. He wants to chew my charger and I need it. I don't want him ruining it because it has been acting funny. It's the only good charger I have right now. You just love me so much. You attack everything I love because you want to be the only one. Alright, I'm gonna try to put him on my lap. Oh, he's doing other stuff he shouldn't do. Hold on a second. No, he knows the power of the mouse controls everything. In his previous life, he was a tech guy. Or lady. Male, I don't know. He's male now. There. Proceed! Digital Circus Episode 4! Live reaction! Bloop! By Glitch Studios. It was about time. I've watched it 3 times, but we'll watch it together like I've never seen it before. We'll enjoy it for the first time together. It's really good, guys. It's really good. I'll close my mouth now. I won't spoil it. Even though I want to. Bad Sprinkles, don't do it.
So, you just wind your arm backwards in a big circle, release right at the bottom, and follow through. You got that?
You're wasting your time, Raggy.
Just wait a second.
Like this?
Yeah, you got it.
I do appreciate the relationships they have, and they're doing something other than doing an adventure. I feel like I'd have a lot of fun here. It looks like it's safe and you can't really hurt yourself. I'd be bouncing off the walls. Oh my goodness. Kimchi. I'm being terrorized by a kitty cat. Proceed!
Jax!
I actually didn't mean to do that.
Are you alright, Gangle?
Oh.
Why do you always gotta do this?
What? I just said it was an accident.
Unbelievable. You are unbelievable.
Hey, Gangle.
Like a married couple, they argue. I mean, technically, right? Maybe I ship Ragatha and Jax? Maybe just a little. I feel like Ragatha has some kind of studiousness to her. Almost like a little bit proper. And then Jax is kind of like that, you know, that one friend she'd have, that one country boy. Doesn't Jax look like a country boy? He has the suspenders. Ragatha has a nice little dress, a big bow in the hair. Kind of youthful, like Raggedy Ann. Yeah, I feel like they'd be a really cool duet on a show. Where Jax is being mischief and Ragatha's trying to solve things and make things better. And Jax is like the antagonist. If they had their own little show, Ragatha, the Ragdolls and Jax, or Jax and the Ragdolls. He's like her version of Swiper no swiping. My goodness. Gotta move my drinks from Kimchi. Don't ship them, says 𝑗𝑠𝑊𝑐𝑘. Okay, I won't. My tails are tied. I won't do it. I'm not shipping them. I promise. I won't do it. Item out later, guys. Thank you, 𝑗𝑠𝑊𝑐𝑘.
I think I found something
Thank
you
you for
might
coming.
like.
Oh, right, of course. What was I thinking?
I don't know if it'll work, but it looks about the same shape as yours.
Ooh, we've never seen Zoople's room before. Moving things around. I want to take a better look at her room. Oh, that's pretty! Oh, it's like a party! It's shiny, glimmery. Zooble's parts. It feels a little disco-y. Maybe it kind of gives a little bit of insight to her, to like when she was alive. Maybe she was kind of like in the disco 80s era. Little funky.
But it looks about the same shape as yours.
Oh.
And best part is it's plastic.
Oh, like a fun house. Okay, the mirrors. Got it.
So it won't break as easily. Try it on.
That's your bed, Zooble? Oh, the
Try it
detail,
on.
guys. Look at that. Oh, oh my gosh! I know what that is! right behind Noodle? That is a lamp you find in libraries. What if 𝑍𝒐 was a librarian? We're gonna do that. We're gonna kind of look into the details here. I see 80s themed, the triangles, bright colorful party. Yeah, 90s or 80s, maybe a 90s, maybe a 90s gal. And she has her librarian. It kind of does a little bit of a signifier about maybe what she's all about. Maybe. If 𝑍𝒐 turns out to have some librarian experience in her life, or I guess previous life. It even has like this cute little balloon. Looks like a balloon figurine. Kind of like the balloon dog you can make. Oh. Just thought I'd point that out. I recognize it because of the libraries I've been in. Live life peacefully says, yeah. Definitely, right? Like the 90s.
How's it feel?
It feels normal. Like in a good way.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
𝑍𝒐. I dig it. I really like it. Kind of makes me think of my grandmother's house. Hi, Mama! Hello! Am I Mama? I'm not your Mama. Hello, buddy!
Thank you, 𝑍𝒐.
What the heck is this? You're just giving away parts now?
So what if I am? I'm not giving any to you.
Darn. Guess you're never getting that unicorn horn, Pomni.
When did I ever say anything about that? I think you'd look good with one. Well, it's possible.
Did somebody say adventure?
No.
Today's adventure is The Curse of the Violent Psychopath Butcher.
Because it was just Friday the 13th? I think the video was published. Friday the 13th! Yes, December 13th! Right there! It was published Friday the 13th, which is why they did kind of like a Friday the 13th serial killer butcher kind of theme. At least introduction, what we thought we were gonna get.
That's right. Scary human meat is all over the walls, and boy, is it smelly. It's up to you to...
Can we, like...
It says, Lindsay, I swear Gingle smiling in her normal comedy mask cures sadness. Have you guys ever seen Gingle's voice actress's channel? She has her own, like she does live streaming, which I thought was pretty cool. I think nowadays as a voice actor or actress, venturing off and having your own content is a great way to also advertise your skills and give a little bit about yourself. It's kind of like why I made the channel. I want to voice characters. I just gotta audition, find time for auditioning when I'm not doing content or working. But yeah, Gangle's voice actress. I kind of want to show you. But I don't want to break the third wall. I'll do it after.
Chill with the horror, please. I really don't want this to be like last time.
What happened last time? Was that the one made for me?
There was this awful, horrifying angel head thing. And when we tried to fight back at all, we got sent to hell where evil souls tried to infest our bodies. It was bad.
Why did you think I would like that?
Well, if you're all gonna be such critics, why don't you suggest a better one?
We do. Have you not checked the suggestion box once?
Gonna be real, I forgot we had that.
I knew it.
We have a suggestion box?
Basically, no.
Toilet water!
Bubble, plug that up.
Probably.
How about an adventure where 𝑍𝒐 gets turned into a piñata and we all take turns beating them up?
That one's mine.
Who would have guessed?
Let's just have an adventure where Jax can't talk through the entire thing.
Genuinely hurtful.
Good.
Can we maybe pick one that's more normal?
Well, I don't know what's normal to you people. Let's have one where we all work at a fast food place. Is that normal?
Who wrote that?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Great! That means today's adventure is an honest, hard day's work at Spunsy's restaurant chain.
If you guys could work at a fast food restaurant, which one would it be? If you had to, for an entire month, would it be your least favorite fast food or would it be your favorite? Think Starbucks. Think of Denny's. Which other ones? McDonald's! McDonald's is worldwide. Oh my goodness. Yeah, think of your favorite restaurant. Would you work there? Or would you not want to work there? I think, I don't think a movie theater would count as fast food, even though if they may serve it. Natur Green says, Taco Bell. You guys, I would love to work at Taco Bell. I love their food. I do. Beans. Psycho says I wouldn't. Too many bad memories. Aw, Psycho. Aw. I feel like fast food is great for if you're in high school and you're wanting to do a part-time job when you have time off after school or on the weekends, but not something full-time. Well, if you want to go full-time, do it. If you like working fast food, do it. There was a lady who worked at Burger King for almost 50 years, guys. I want to say it was 50 years, and they celebrated, and she finally retired, but she worked her whole life at Burger King. I'm not kidding. It was an actual thing. Some people really love working fast food.
And you can be the shift manager.
You did not just make that today's adventure.
That's right. You've shown enough leadership skills today to be the perfect shift manager. Of course, of course. I'm already getting tons of ideas. That was weird.
Well, see you guys when it's over.
It's like they're connected. He's very connected with his assistant. They're both AI, aren't they? Not Zooble. Bubbles? Isn't it Bubbles? Bubbles is not a person. They're AI, right? Live life peacefully says, bad tummy being in the bathroom is your best safe house. With Taco Bell! I don't know, Taco Bell doesn't give me the runs. It doesn't even help me poop. I feel constipated when I eat Taco Bell. There, does the opposite for me.
Again?
I'm not gonna be a wage slave for fun.
Oh, I know. I could sit this one out, and Zooble could take my place.
What? That's not how that works.
Great idea, Kinger. It'll be nice to have you back on board, Zooble.
Are you kidding me? I'm not just gonna be forced into this stupid adventure.
You can shut up now.
I think I might be able to give it a swing. Being a shift manager was my job at one point.
Then,
you guys, doesn't Gangle's voice remind you of Chicken Nugget from the... isn't it called Chicken Nugget, the series? What is it called? My goodness. I'm trying to take that away from Kimchi. He can play with a plastic baby. Oh, actually, he might eat it. Never mind. Okay, where were we? Oh my goodness. Yeah, of Chicken Nugget! Chicken Nugget with Friends! They're a YouTube animation indie. As well as the Cupcake Girl that does animation too. Or it's the character, at least.
What are we waiting for? Get your non-slip shoes ready, because we're going to Spudsy!
Christian, speaking of Burger King, they sponsored Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. Why? Have you heard about that saying? Why dine with a clown when you can dine with a king? And it was Burger King versus McDonald's? Do you guys remember that slogan? Dine with a king and not with a clown. I don't know, Ronald McDonald's very nice.
Please.
I kind of would dine with a clown. So what is Kinger doing then? That took a while for you to get down.
I guess
Actual ads? Have you guys seen the cool merchandise? It looks pretty neat. I like that Jax is a burger. Under 7 mint. Aww.
I should get into manager mode and get us all kicked off.
Ooh, hold on a second. Cappuccino, cafe, caramel latte, cafe americano, espresso, latte, what is this part? What is this? Hot chocolate, cafe crema, so Max, Moscato, so bad. What is this one? Frappe. I like that. Ooh, the coffee beans. I love coffee beans in the morning.
And with that out of the way, let's get to work, guys.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
No. We can't have anything like that going on around here.
What are you gonna do about it, though?
I'm calling upper management.
Hello?
Hey, Kane. We're having a bit of an issue.
I remember these flip phones. The boss. This was this was definitely programmed by Kane. I love that phone. How did you know that you had one, Gangle? It's 6:50 a.m. in the morning.
With the employees, and I was wondering if you could maybe have a punishment waiting for them at
I want to read everything on the walls.
the end of the day if they do a terrible job.
Wait, what?
Motivation! That's what my adventures have been missing. Great idea, Gangle. I'll be sure to make something truly awful awaiting your rotten employees.
What? Hold on a second. I wonder if there's any cool, funny... I wish I could zoom in. I definitely want to read it.
Why would you do this?
It's called a manic episode, and you're getting 3 more seasons. Anyway, Jax, it's your job to set up the drink station, make new coffee and iced tea, and fill the ice cream machine, so get to it.
Oh, Gangle.
This is really weird.
As Ragatha gets crisped to death?
Oh, what can I get for you today?
Oh, hey, it's 𝑣𝑗𝑽 Oh, he's from a previous adventure? Before your time.
Oh.
Okay, number 57.
I did not get any of it. Sparkling Pepe. Pepe, do you want some Pepe buddies? Live life peacefully. His eyes inside of his mouth and talking with trying not to eat his eyeballs is crazy. Could you imagine if he glitched out and ate his eyes? Scary. Ice beans. Ice beans instead of ice cream. Ooh, it says, Heap, Mizu, your mama lime. And this says, Apricola. And this one I can't read.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Never say you hate the customer while the customer is still here. We wait until after hours for that.
Time machines. Hold on a second. I still feel like they throw clues.
The customer is still here.
Oh, his badge says, I don't care. Do you see that? I don't care. Gangle, I don't care. Aw, Jax.
We wait until after hours for that.
Nice. Time machines. Clean out fridge by the end of the week. Any food nearing past expiration date. Ooh, I almost did something. Any foods past expiration date must be disposed of immediately. Do not forget to clock out on time. Gingle's mask. Gingle's mask is very intimidating. I'm always doing this. This is customer is always right. Serve with a smile. Time machines. What if the whole digital circus is supposed to be a time machine kind of thing? No, you guys are super tiny. You need to be big. You must be bigger. Be big for me. Oh, there it is. That's better. Okay. Alright, back to it. Are you guys too big? Too big with power? No, need more power. Oop. Hello.
Excuse me. Yeah, little gesture, I'd like to order the stupid burger. Last time I ordered it here, they forgot to add the sauce that makes you stupid. Don't forget the sauce.
Is that a thing we have?
Yes, I order it all the time. I'm addicted.
Okay, one stupid burger.
Heard you loud and clear.
I think it's pink. So interesting, Ragatha. Gangle. She's mad with power, it seems. Nightmare fuel.
So you're just, like, actually doing the job.
Yeah, I don't want Cain to punish me.
Cain's not gonna do anything malicious. It's not in his nature.
You really want to find out? The only thing holding Cain back is the fact that he likes us. I wouldn't push it.
That's rich coming from you.
Aww. Wait, hold on a second. I saw something really interesting.
Rich coming from you.
What does the board say? Serve with a smile. Those who clock and those that clock in early with reported to upper management with something with appropriate punish 𝐿𝐵𝒂𝒄 something by Adi Kina almost had it all. Pepper packets, Spudsy. I want to read it.
Hello. Hello, Sheila. I'll have a sausage bacon jaffle combo. And the mate here just wants 6 hash browns split between them.
Yeah.
Is it wrong that I want to know what gummy goo tastes like? I bet it tastes like citrus, orange, and lime.
Okay, do you...
Spad!
Hi!
Oh my goodness. Probably citrus, orange, and lime. Maybe orange and lime. And then, like, purple grape, and then... Because they're gummy bears, right? They're from Candyland. And then maybe kind of like some sort of red raspberry mixed with lemon. Is it wrong? I want to eat them! I love gummy worms!
You right, miss?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll call your order when your name's ready, or what? Yeah.
No. It says pass login. It says pass login. Love gangle.
Oh, wait, I forgot to ask for a kids' meal toy.
They do have kids' meal toys. Look, they do have a kids' meal toy. This one, or it's their mascot made of like mustard.
You're not a kid. Oh yeah, an adult toy then.
Guys, okay, I won't say anything. I'll wait.
I know about that one, mate.
Okay, I know he's AI, right? They're all NPCs, non-playable characters. But what if he is sentient, even though he was destroyed last time and lost all his memories? Because he says you're not a kid, right? How would he know that, right? Right? Because if he was NPC, then what the other character had to say wouldn't matter unless he's like a higher level of AI, kind of like Kinger, or developing in the works. Like he's pretending he doesn't remember, but he secretly does remember so he doesn't get murdered again. Theory.
Well, can I help you, miss?
I just wanted to say
Theory.
Hi.
Hi. Do we know each other?
I don't know.
That's heartbreaking. She really likes him. I'd like the price is $1 for a double. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stack burger. Oh, you guys don't see it. Dang it! I know why you guys don't see it. No.
What? Ragatha, where's Pomni?
Huh? Oh, she's flirting with the gummy guy. 'Cause she'd rather be with an NPC than with us or something.
Well, that won't do.
I wish someone would flirt with me.
Pomni, we need you on the register. Stop weirding the customers out.
But it's gummy goo. Can't the job wait a bit? It's not like this is real.
Next you're gonna say my authority isn't real.
Scary.
Anyway, put away that breakfast menu because it's lunchtime.
But what about their order? Lunch.
All right, fellas, it's lunch rush. Get your game faces on.
Manager office. Customer's always right, leave with a smile. Yeah, that must be their mascot. Ready now. Order number. Waiting order.
Does this count as a bus?
Are you...
It's Aiko says, oh, and that's just a theory. A game theory. Aw, Matt Pat, you'll be known in history forever. You and your lovely family. Live life peacefully. Walking gummy sounds like a dream come true. Is it weird that I think people would date gummy goo if that was an actual species amongst our own?
Ready to order?
No thanks. I got this bowl of cereal.
It's a brandy!
Well, there's a line of people behind you.
Wait, now you can see the burgers. Do you see it? Hold on.
Bowl of cereal.
Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 stacked burger? That's insane.
Well, there's a line of people behind you.
300 cheeseburgers for all my precious spawn.
Is that for here or to...
The children! Think of the children!
For just a second.
Oh.
𝑯𝑐𝑗, Skithers, 𝑉TU, leave that poor, pitiful creature alone.
Do all the Gloinks have names?
Of course they do. I love and cherish every Gloink I give birth to. What kind of mother do you think I am?
It's beautiful.
Hey,
You guys, that face he made, man. I love the Gloinks whole time.
Hey.
Look at that face. No, you can't see it. Hold on. Look at that face. Look at that lips. It's funny. They all look like their mommy. Big lips. Dude, that face. I still think it's a theory. He's sentient. He remembers, but he wants to forget. Because he wants to live the life he was programmed to live.
I just want to wish you a pleasant day. Thanks for eating at Spudsy's.
Aww.
Have a good one, miss.
Oh, Jax! The bathroom looks like a biohazard and needs a good scrubbing.
Well, I don't know. Shouldn't, like, Biohazard crew take care of that?
Oh, Jaxie boy, don't you want to be a model employee?
No, I don't care about any of this.
Well, that doesn't really sound like a can-do attitude to me.
It's not.
Bad.
I like you better when you're sad.
Oh, Gangle. Is that buns? That's a lot of buns.
Well,
Gangle's about the same height as Jax, besides the ears.
maybe you just need some more...
Never seen them that close together.
More. Huh?
He's been kidnapped! Hi, welcome to Spudsy's. In this video, you're gonna learn the ins and outs of what makes you a good crew member and a valuable asset to the Spudsy's Corporation.
When did you make this?
Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't want a career in fast food. I want to be a comic artist and eventually launch my own manga-inspired webcomic. And it's cool to have dreams, but you also need to remember that they're completely unrealistic, and you need to stop trying. But before we get into all that, first things first. Are you smiling?
No.
Why not?
Wait, nobody can see this, right?
It's time for your employee reevaluation.
That's scary. Kinda cool that it was Gangle, though.
Horseradish sauce.
Hey, we need to start assembling these. I'm running out of room here.
I made like 5 or 6 of them.
cool. That's 6 out of 300.
Ugh, you are such a grouch. Why are you always being a grunch?
Gangle, can you help Ragatha? I think she huffed paint or something.
Huffing paint and not waiting until a designated break? I'll be right there.
No, wait.
It's the sauce!
I just gotta grab the horseradish sauce. I miss my horses.
Here, let me help you with that.
Why are you even the boss anyway? I feel like I'm way more responsible than you.
Well, if you underperform now, you might end up hurt later.
Hurt nothing. I'm hurt enough. Packages landing on my head, tea parties, dancing lessons.
What's wrong with her?
So a little insight about Ragatha. She was a very classy Southern woman. Christian says, love the muffled quality. Oh, what do you mean muffled? Is it bad? Oh my goodness, is the music muffled? Is the sound weird? Or do you mean the muffled sound when they had the scene with Pomni addressing to Gummy Goo? The scene, kind of muffled background? The audio's fine, right guys?
You know, a team works much better when we're all giving it 110% instead of, 5.
No offense, but you're kind of annoying when you have your happy mask.
I think they're just not used to Gangle actually enjoying something. They're used to them being miserable and sad. That them being happy is so abnormal. Relatable! Yee.
Wait, does that mean to say?
Zooble, help Ragatha with assembly. I'm gonna go over here now.
Aw, Gangle. Good bunny boy. I mean bunny man.
Oh, are you kidding me? Again?
Is it me, or do you think Time Machine is behind everything? I know it says Time Machines, but wouldn't that be a really interesting company name that was working on some way to preserve your youth, but through a digital simulator where you could live forever? Christian says, no, while Jack was in the room. Oh, the atmosphere, the muffledness of the TV. Got it. I'm glad you clarified it because I was worried that there was something wrong with my mic or something.
Oh, are you kidding me? Hey, Gangle, I think the clock's broken.
Is it broken? Or are we the broken ones?
Ah, great.
How long has this shift really gone on for? 6 hours? 8? 24? A week? A year? Does time even move in here? Will we ever go home? Will we ever achieve our dreams? Oh, wait. Yeah, that clock's broken.
What was that? Hold on a second. Retribution Center. Do you see that? Retribution Center. And you think of the term retribution, I think that's... There's subtle hints in this. I don't know if you guys see it. Retribution term define. It says, punishment inflicted on someone as vengeful for a wrong or criminal act. Employees asked not to be named, saying they feared retribution. Do you see that? Oh, it's right behind Noodle. Dang it! Retribution Center! Ta-da! What does retribution mean? Simple. The act of taking revenge. But when we talk about retribution, we only talk about punishment. That is a really cool little Easter egg. Retribution Center. So the whole simulation is to get revenge on the people here kind of theme. Has anyone missed this on their theory videos? If they have, I don't blame you. Retribution Center, that's crazy. Live life peacefully. You mean in an endless loop that's a nightmare? I'd go crazy. I think I'd still enjoy it if I was surrounded by people I loved. But maybe not a life repeated over and over again, because then, yes, I'd consider that maddening. Christian says, even a broken clock is correct twice a day. Clark Donald, dang! Oh, I see. Because it takes 2 times for it to go around for the morning and the evening. I get it now. That's, oh my gosh! That's their Ronald McDonald. A bald, happy, smiling man. I bet you that is the closest we'll ever get to seeing what Kinger looks like. I mean, not Kinger. I mean, what's his name? Kinger! Yeah, no, not Kinger. Kane! Yeah, I heard the theories about Kane and Kinger being brothers that made a simulation. One that was more about the, more of the decor, the fun adventure game trilogy, and the other one was more about explaining the programming, doing the software, doing the hard, heavy lifting. But yeah, that's cool. He looks like Mr. Clean. I love Mr. Clean. Alright, putting you back. Bloop! That's awesome. But he's bald, but with wisdom.
Well, that was more info on Gloink reproduction than I ever needed to know.
I want to know what Gloink reproduction looks like. I want to know about it. I'm curious. Live life peacefully, Mr. Clean. No, wait, wrong person. It's not Mr. Clean. But I bet Kinger or Kane favors this guy because Mr. Spudsy, the whole thing. That's Mr. Spudsy, the person like Ronald McDonald, Mr. McDonald, kind of a themed character based off the original owner, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. Yeah, like think about that guy. Yeah, where it's based off of him and his Kentucky Fried Chicken from Kentucky. I heard that his actual recipe was a lot more tastier and they toned it down because it was to cut expenses, but I would really like to know what his original recipe was. Yeah, he was a guy who started out in a small little restaurant and then it expanded into a giant food chain, but more so after his death, I think, which is kind of sad. But he liked feeding people. Oh, Jax. I love the texture.
Can you move?
Yo, Jax.
The floor is very dirty. I would be losing my mind if I was laying on this dirty floor. I'd be thinking of pest control and how much meat needed.
I, hate you, but I don't want you to hate me. Is that weird?
You're drunk or something.
I think he had a lot more to say, but didn't. Maybe he also feels the same way.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually, every name tag is written in their handwriting, which is a nice touch. And the floor, the wetness, it's always wet.
How you doing?
Everything's been... I'm doing fine.
Wish I could say the same.
Jax, there's dishes back here. You got time to lean, you got time to clean.
God. I'm on it. Later, Pomni.
At least he's a team player. Oh.
You good?
My comedy mask is usually broken by now.
We're doing another one of these. Is the mask not making you happy? Do you have anybody to talk to? Like, in regards to your issues? I'm sure Ragatha would like to help you out.
Oh, Ragatha. I love her, but after a while it gets kinda hard to tell how genuine she's actually being.
I think if you're in a relationship with someone who can, they'll say nice things to deceive you so that way you can act or even, I think, reacting a certain way to their kind words. I don't know. Let's see, how do I put it? I don't know if that's healthy and long periods of time. I think it makes it more difficult to make genuine relationships if you're in a relationship with someone. If you think about Gingle and Ragatha's relationship, or even how Ragatha is with everyone, I'm sure she has a lot of opinions and she's very polite, but it could also be about her background and how she was raised and things like that too. Where maybe she was raised to not say what she's thinking, but to filter it out and say nicer things or be more polite. You know what I mean? So maybe 𝑔𝒉𝒻 and Ragatha aren't as close as we thought they were. But you can tell 𝑔𝒉𝒻's self-esteem, it really took a hit when Ragatha shared how she saw her as 𝑔𝒉𝒻, she, or he, or they, or them. I'm not sure. I just say 𝑔𝒉𝒻. Yeah, we'll just say 𝑔𝒉𝒻. 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑬. Is that the video where 𝑗𝒁 created Glitch Studios? Yes. Hello, 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑬. Welcome. Sorry, I'm burping. I ate a late dinner. I hate eating late dinner because then I have to digest and it's like, I'd be burping on live stream quietly. But yeah, poor 𝑔𝒉𝒻. Doesn't 𝑔𝒉𝒻 have a crush on Ragatha, which is why it hurt more? But yeah, it's Digital Circus from Glitch Studios, available on YouTube and Netflix.
Well, maybe...
Anyway, we can't spend all night out here talking about our feelings. We've got work to do.
The laugh. Oh, Pomni. I think it was the perfect time to talk about their feelings.
All right, I'm clocking out. This wasn't fun at all. See you all later.
I don't know, I like this episode. Very real. Oh, 𝑔𝒉𝒻. 𝑗axo1. How much do you want to bet? This is an indicator as to who came into the digital circus first. So Jax being the first, it's kind of like Kane absent-mindedly puts little clues to remind them, hey, you know, this is the order of which you came. So it kind of like Jax leaves first, then it's Ragatha. I think Jax, 𝑍𝒐, Ragatha. Pomni came last, but we're only kind of getting a glimpse here of the characters, at least for this episode, or the remaining. But it makes you think, doesn't it? What if he was the first to enter into the digital circus? Which is why he's a lot more nuttier. Lost his sanity a long time ago.
You know when Ragatha gets off, I feel like she might need a designated driver.
Why are you asking me? I'm closing tonight.
Oh, no, I meant I'd drive her home.
Oh. I think she gets off in an hour.
Okay, I can stick around until then.
I want to know what's in the sauces. Do you guys remember the pink lady sauce that went viral on the internet? And people were complaining that it was toxic for people. They had those comments. I've never tried it before. Have you guys tried the pink lady sauce? I like that they cleaned up even though they're not coming back. The one time the restaurant was used. That's insane.
I can close for you if you want. Huh? If you want to get out of here, you can. You don't have to be stuck here alone. I can handle closing.
Would that be okay?
I think so.
Oh.
You should go home and get some rest. What a weird day.
Nice. She's closing up, so someone has to leave at a certain hour, but there can't serve any customers. It says, no, I wouldn't try it even if someone gave it to me. It says, live life peacefully. Christian says, pink sauce? Get that out of my face! No? It's pink! Would I eat it because it's pink? Maybe. I won't if it's toxic. I don't know. Nature Green says yes. I would not. Emmanuel says Sigma 4 pronounced Super Mario Glitchy 4. Oh, it's an innuendo. Lynxie says, why does Ginkgo look like Marionette from FNAF? A little bit. Evie says clown burgers, but bald man burgers, because he's bald. Someone littered. How dare they? How dare you litter? This was my favorite scene. And I watched it over and over again because it was relatable. What's wrong with Ginkgo? We'll see. Ow. I love this scene. Oh, it's so cute. It's so emotional. No. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. You guys, I would be singing during this scene. I'd be singing my little heart out. Oh, Ginkgo.
Alrighty, let's get this performance review out of the way. Overall, pretty productive, made a lot of sales with few customer complaints. Couldn't help but notice, however, that you seem to have cut your own shift short, went a little kooky, and ran out into oncoming traffic. Now, being in a position of power like this, you could offload the blame to one of your employees and avoid the dock on your score. What do you think?
No, that was my responsibility. I just cracked under the pressure, I suppose.
Well, that's gonna knock your overall score down to a B+. How's that sound?
Oh.
Speechless. I can't say I blame.
You see that King CA. They say Cain and Abel. Oh my goodness. And then you have these weird little splotches. Oh, you can't see it. Dang it. I keep doing this. I keep doing it. I always put you guys in a place where I need to move you. Look at the weird splotches. Right there. Splotches. Splotches. And CA. Goodness. Bloop. There.
Blame you. Not every executive is as forgiving as me.
Don't eat noodle.
And that's it for the reviews. Speechless. I can't say I blame you. Not every executive is as forgiving as me.
Okay. What I really like is what Kinger's doing on a bull. Oh goodness. What did Kinger and Cain do? See that? Oh, they just went up. Oh my goodness. They just went up by a few views here. That's crazy. They got more likes and subscribers. Yeah, I want to know what Kinger was doing with Cain that day. Maybe they went bull riding. That's why he has an A+. It kind of subconsciously allows you to think inside of Cain's perception of how he sees Kinger as an A+. And everyone else is B grade. So Kinger may be his favorite person for whatever reason. Well, that's good. Being a little creeper on the job. Jax having to do a tutorial of how to be a good employee. Kingle burning her hand. Ragatha just being a total zoner. Aww.
And that's it for the reviews. You have yourself a nice day.
Oh my gosh! It's 9:44. We are over time.
I am such a good...
If you guys have seen people posting on the internet recently, on Twitter specifically, people were at booths.
I am such a good...
Dang it, I keep missing it. No.
I am such a good
People keep doing this pose at different conventions. They do the T pose. I thought it was a shout out to Glitch Studios at episode 4. Where Kinger's doing the T pose. And a lot, yeah, different artists and voice actors were doing little cool little stuff like this and posting it on Twitter. I thought it was cute. Andrew, buddy!
Hey, what are you all the way out here for?
I messed everything up. The mask didn't work. And now I don't think anybody wants to talk to me anymore.
I still like talking to you. Look, the new mask was a bust. So what? I'm sure we'll find something that works eventually.
Aww. Can I see your artwork, please? It looks like Ragatha.
I don't...
Yeah, it looks like Ragatha holding Gangle.
Deserve a friend like you.
Like a confession scene. Yeah, that's Ragatha! She doodled Ragatha!
I don't... I messed everything up. The mask didn't work. Talk to me anymore.
I still like talking to you. Look, the new mask was a bust. So what? I'm sure we'll find something that works eventually.
I don't deserve a friend like you.
Well, you've got one. Now, come on over and hang out with the rest of us. Bring your art too. I always like seeing what you draw.
Oh. What a wholesome ending. Adorable! Check out their merch. Go watch the video. Enjoy it again for a second time. Adorbs. Glitch Studios. Oh. Was there? I think there was. All right, buddies, give him a round of applause! Huh, I can see their world is huge. No wonder they picked one area just to hang out at instead of being everywhere. I would be everywhere. You would have to go look for me here if I was stuck in the digital circus. And be like, where's Sprinkles? She's probably off somewhere doing something. She's probably lost again. That would be me. Most definitely. Ooh, we're gonna check out their Glitch Studios posting page. They do a lot of cool snippets. Hungry for some Spudsy merch? Well, you're in luck. We've been cooking up some non-consumable dishes for you. Get them now. Aw, you cook up some gummies. You cook... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's gummy bears. And a tie. I mean, a ribbon. They got Gangle and... Gummy Goo. Look at that merchandise. This I love. I love this. Can I make it bigger? Please? Thank you for watching episode 4. We hope you enjoyed dining out Spudsy. So this is a new illustration she made. Gangle was working on the one of Ragatha for a while. And it seems like, you know, her doing this illustration helps, you know, establish where her headspace was by the end of it, which is good. She was in a good headspace. I think she's less obsessed with Ragatha now. I think because Ragatha was so nice and kind that she couldn't help but gravitate to her until she realized that Ragatha doesn't always say what she means or means what she says. Yeah. I would lose my mind if I was in a relationship with someone like that, but I think, like Ragatha, it's really hard to tell. It's not like she's a bad friend, it's just that, you know, Ragatha should learn to be more honest, maybe. But maybe Ragatha's afraid people won't like her. But she's not afraid to dislike people. It kind of went into her you know, where she got clarity on the stupid sauce. I loved that moment with her and Jax. It was like a 180 for her. Like, huh, I don't like him, but I don't want him not to like me. I bet Jax is no different, which is why they argue so much. They gravitate to each other because they also feel very similar. Let's see. I think that's all. So cool. Oh, I love this guy. I love meet Albert Spudsy, the founder of Spudsy's team. Hey, try his signature special sauce. It's really put a smile on your face. Is it the stupid sauce? Is that the signature? Is that why it's an S for stupid? So mean. I would eat it. Nature Green says, my video reps Desu commentary by Nature Green 7000. It would make my night, or really any of my videos, but if you don't want to, that's fine. We're over the time mark, but I'll visit your channel, Nature Green. It's because I like 𝑣𝒆𝒆 content. I like his content. I would never mess with 𝑣𝒆𝒆. You are brave, Nature Green. 𝑣𝒆𝒆, I don't know, man. I've been following him for a few years now. I think at least more than a year. But I'll watch your video off screen. I don't want to mess with the big guys. And I don't have anything wrong with 𝑣𝒆𝒆, but I'll watch your video off screen if that's okay. You have my word. I'll visit your channel and I'll go watch and look at it. I will. I will go and investigate your content. Psycho, cheers! Live life peacefully. Cheers, amazing episode for an amazing digital circus. It was cool. I love their bald man. Beautiful. Beautiful bald man! Christian says, don't forget to check Discord. Maybe we can watch on Thursday. Maybe we can watch it on Thursday. Yes, buddies. Peace and love. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm happy we've made a big accomplishment. I gotta do a special art for the week. I'm doing a lot. I gotta go check out for my package. Oh my goodness, indigestion. All right, buddies. Peace and love. Say goodbye to this nice bald man. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. We were everywhere. And I lost my marbles because I was so happy and ecstatic. I was mind blown. My brain popped out my skull. We had to go find it, and I pulled it back in. Amazing Digital Circus, thank you. You've helped me greatly. You helped me contain my nerves and manage to come back as one piece. Goodbye, buddies. Peace and love, and I'll catch you next time. See you later, buddies.